Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Watching Samwell B experience.
What's up, hockey fans? Hello, sports fans, Leafs Nation, Hawks Nation. Welcome in, everybody. We are set for a fierce matchup tonight. This is going to be a doozy, and we are doing it celebrating you. That's right. The big giveaway is happening tonight. One lucky subscriber by the end of tonight is going home with $100 gift card. So thank you, everybody. There's still time to get in. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and get entered. Richard coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Richard, thank you so much. Dropping it like it's hot. That's how we get it going. Richard, thank you so much. Get those stick taps going. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's go around. Of course, Richard, hello there. Beverly, what's going on? Gordon, hello. Lala's Place, what's up? Iyer, hello. Stuart Skinner in the house. Good to see you. Duke, welcome in. At Noah's Ark. Len, hello there. Cameron, what's up? Not at home. I'm home. Hope you're doing well. Floyd, that was terrible, I know. Floyd, good to see you. Welcome in. Scott, hope you had a good day. Ben, what's up? Welcome in. Darcy, hello there. Welcome in. Phil. And we go back. Ursies, welcome to the show. Feeling Froggy, welcome in. Good to see you. Keep 6, my man. How's it going? Good to have you, Roger. Welcome to the show, Morgan. Welcome in, Dallas and Todd. Good to see you. I feel like it's Romper Room. I see Todd and Joey and Beverly. Welcome in all. Good to have you, Marshall. What's up, Kevin? Hello there. Welcome, Carson, Tyler, Daniel Barry. Everybody's here tonight, and this is going to be an absolute doozy of a show. Road Warriors, what's up? Welcome in. And again, thank you, Richard, for purchasing some gifted memberships. Chevy Life calling Maddie for the Hattie. Wouldn't that be a nice way to kick off Monday Night Prime, to keep it rolling with a Maddie Hattie? Well, let's get into it. Who's playing? Who's not? Head of the Leafs and the Hawks matchup. What is it going to look like? Alan, what's going on? Luna, hello there. Welcome to the show. Now, before we get into those guys, we have to announce our red light player of the game. The red light player of the game, if you haven't been with us before, every time this player scores, we light the special red light just for that one. And since you're calling a Matty Hattie tonight, Austin Matthews, you had one game to come back and get used to playing again. We're giving you the red light. Matty Nyes had it the other day, lit the lamp. Now it's time for AM34 to get it going on. All right, how do these two teams pair up? Well, the Hawks, In their last 10, they're 3-6-1. Ouch. Their only victories came against Dallas, Florida, and Minnesota. Oh, Florida lost to the Hawks. The Maple Leafs are rolling 8-2-0, beating Tampa, Utah, Vegas, Edmonton, Washington, Montreal, Detroit, and Boston. There are only 2 losses in the last 10 came to the hands of the Ottawa Senators. I know we're not proud about that one. And the Florida Panthers, we are proud about that. That was huge. Now, before we compare the individual team stats, you might want to know who's playing. Here are the projected lineups based off of the earlier skates today. For the Hawks, they're going with Taylor Hall, some guy you might have heard of named Connor Bedard. We got Kucherov, Tyler Bertuzzi, ex-Maple Leaf, returning to the Scotiabank Arena. He's going to be with Ryan Donato and Teuvo Teravainen. We got ex-Maple Leaf Ilya Mikheyev coming back to the Scotiabank Arena. He's going to be with Dickinson and Nick Foligno, another ex-Maple Leaf. On the last line, we got the goon, Pat Maroon. He's going to be with Lucas Reichel and Craig Smith. Hey, no ex-Maple Leafs on that line. On the D side, we got Vlasic and Murphy, Kaiser and Martinez, ex-Maple Leaf TJ Brody, and Nolan Allen. And no, ex-Maple Leaf Peter Mrazek is not starting tonight. It's going to be Soderblom expected to get the call. Sam, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Lisa, what's up? Rich in the house. Welcome in, Rich. Good to have you all along. And by the way, if you're new and you're just coming in, do come in the chat, say hello. We'd love to say hello back and actually talk with you. What's going on, Jonathan? Welcome in. Reeves is not back as of yet. Lucas, what's going on? Luna, nice. Awesome. All right, for the Maple Leafs, we're going with a top line very similar. Matty Nyes, Austin Matthews, Willie Nylander, Pontus Holmberg with John Tavares and Mitchell Marner. We got Nicky Robertson with Fraser Minton and Steven Lorentz. Then Grabinkin is going to be with Connor Dewar and Alex Nylander. No real changes here for this top forwards. Now for the D, we do have a change with Jake McCabe taking that puck to the head. He's still seeing Tweety Birds, so he will not be in tonight's game. Concussions are no joking matter. I don't joke, but I do joke. On the D side, Morgan Riley is going to be with Philippe Myers. Myers coming in here. Myers, I like the way we play when we saw him earlier, but Philippe Myers is going to come in here with Morgan Riley. Ekman Larson with Chris Tanev. And then we got Benoit with Connor Timmins. Now, because of the injuries, the Leafs have also called up Marshall Rafai. So Rafai is not playing today. He is going to be a healthy scratch. Getting the start tonight, Anthony Stolarz is going to be the guy. So Stolarz, the stars or Stolarz are out tonight, and he is going to be tied, tested, and true against these Chicago Blackhawks and Connor Bedard. So now, how do these two teams stack up? B. Disney, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me just scroll back. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Doesn't look like I did. All right, while we're going through it, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button as well. Want to make sure we get those likes rolling along. All right, on the power play, Chicago 25%, Toronto 20%. That means the Maple Leafs are 17th overall in the National Hockey League. The Blackhawks are 8th. And how can a team that's struggling be 8th on the power play? Well, that's where they score their goals. On the penalty kill, it's almost a complete flip. It is a complete flip. Toronto 8th in the league on the penalty kill, and Chicago 17th. So what does this say? Hey, Toronto, don't take penalties because the Blackhawks can score with the man advantage. However, Toronto, your penalty kill is pretty darn good, so maybe you're not going to let them score. Let's see, Duke, myself, and many others are at least 5 to 6 hours behind in the UK. Oh, wow. That is behind. About 12 hours. Gotta love the times. Gotta love the time zones. Well, thank you for those that are up super early in the morning with us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. In the face-off circle, the Maple Leafs are second in the league. They're hanging on to that second spot at 53.9%. The Blackhawks are 30th. They're down at 30th at 44.5%. Goals for goes against, Toronto 15th and 3rd. Chicago 29th and 18th. So no doubt about it, the goaltenders are phenomenal for the Maple Leafs. Soderblom, who's starting tonight, or at least projected to start, he is 1-4-1 with a 2.36 goals against and a 9.26 save percentage. Anthony Stolarz, on the other hand, is 7-4-2 with a 2.33 goals against and a 9.21 save percentage. Also has a shutout. Richard, half past midnight here in the UK right now. I appreciate y'all so much staying up late. Those on the East Coast, that's late. Those over the pond, that's late. Those in the West, you guys have it easy. It's early for you, but we appreciate everybody coming in. And by the way, I know there are some places in Canada, some places in the United States that got hit pretty hard with some snow over the last couple days. So if you are in one of those places, please do stay safe and don't go out unless you need to. We had a little bit of snow, but not a whole lot. So knock on wood. I'm not ready for all that snow to come yet. But again, we want to make sure that everybody is safe. So that's how these two teams are stacking up. Those are the lineups we're expecting to see. If you haven't been paying attention, if you really haven't been watching a lot of hockey and you're like, hey, I wonder who are the guys I should be paying attention to in this game? Well, here's a couple names for you. Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner, 9 points in his last 5 games. Marner has been outstanding. Leaf fans, Leafs Nation, we've been really hard on this guy all summer into last season. He's not worth the money. Why are we going to pay him so much? Well, hey, he's performing right now and he is looking good. There's still the age-old question, can Marner play in the postseason? That we will not get answered until that time comes. And by then, he's either going to have a contract or he's going to be a risk of walking away as a free agent. But right now, he is playing like a $12 million player. Mitch Marner, 4 of those points were goals. The other 5 assists. So Marner right now is leading the Leafs in points, goals, and assists over the last 5 games. Brett, what's going on? Welcome in. For the Blackhawks, Connor Bedard, he's got 4 points in his last 5. Taylor Hall's got 3 goals in his last 5. And Tyler Bertuzzi, 4 assists in the last 5. We have an inch of snow in Wales. The country comes to a standstill. Oh, my goodness. Swedish Rob, what's going on? Big Rickster, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. What do you guys think of D-Man? Vinny Desharnais. Darcy, I'm a big fan of Desharnais. I like him. He's a big boy. He's got a good hockey IQ. He still obviously is young. He's got to develop. But I'm a very big fan of Vinny Desharnais. I think he's going to have a bright future, I think. So that's my take on Vinny Desharnais. We are about 30 seconds away before this broadcast officially kicks off. So we are minutes away from this hockey game. Now, again, I said it off the top. I'll say it again. We're doing our big giveaway here today. If you have not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go over to our website, samwellb12experience.com/contests and enter for your chance to win. It's going to close very, very, very soon. We're going to close it halfway through the first period so we can let the mechanics and all the randomness do its thing and give us our 5 finalists. We're going to announce who those 5 finalists are, and then later on tonight, one lucky subscriber is going to come away with $100 Amazon gift card. It's going to be yours. It could be yours. Let's see who it's going to be. Mike Wazowski, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. RO, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being along for this ride. Put on the winter tires today. No snow yet in North Bay. Len's getting set, getting ready for that winter tires coming on. Now, of course, it is Amazon Prime Day today, and we understand not everybody has access to it, which is why a lot of you are here joining us tonight for the watch along. We're going to bring you game audio. We're going to bring you full coverage. We're going to have reactions. We're going to have breakdowns. We're going to have everything that goes on tonight. We will make sure that you are covered and know exactly how this game is playing out. Victoria, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Now, Chicago is one of those teams that kind of makes me nervous. And you're like, Sam, why? Why would they make you nervous? I'll tell you why they make me nervous. Toronto often has this thing where they can play really good against good teams, but then they can play really bad against bad teams. And Chicago falls into one of those really bad teams. They are in last place in the Western Conference, the last. And if we actually pull up the overall standings, they are dead last. They are dead last. 1 point behind the Montreal Canadiens. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. So Chicago is not a team that should put up a fight here. Toronto should win this handedly, but we know that they play down, so we gotta be careful. Davey boy, what's going on? Welcome in. RJ, how's it going? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well said. Thomas, what's going on? Calling it 7-1. Wow. 7-1 would be huge. That would be a big score. But let's see. Toronto always struggles against these small teams. And it's so frustrating as a hockey fan. You see what they do against the top teams. And then you sit here and you're like, how do you lose to the Ottawa Senators? How do you lose to the Montreal Canadiens? Why can't they play a complete 60 minutes? Well, tonight we're going to have that test again. There's a lot of players in this game tonight that want to make a statement against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We talk about someone like Tyler Bertuzzi. Tyler Bertuzzi could not get it going here in Toronto. Struggled, just couldn't find a way. Well, he moves out of town. He goes to Chicago. He's finding some success, and he wants to come and make his statement here in Toronto to say, hey, I'm the type of player that you guys need. Ilya Mikheyev, same thing. Had a lot of chances. He kind of was like Nick Robertson, right? Had a lot of chances. He scored a few, but not as much as he expected. Had that gnarly wrist injury. Ended up leaving to Vancouver. Couldn't get it going in Vancouver. Now in Chicago, Ilya Mikheyev wants to make the statement. Nick Foligno never really had a good shot here in Toronto. Was excited when he came, suffered an injury, tried to come back, really struggled, couldn't get it going. TJ Brody, one of those guys the fans partially chased out of town. Kind of Larry Murphy, Todd Gill syndrome, right? The fans loved TJ Brody when he first came over, but he was not the same TJ Brody who was in Calgary. He struggled, puck control, giveaways, bad decision making. While TJ Brody comes in on the third line for the Blackhawks, he wants to make a statement. So a lot of ex-Maple Leafs in this lineup tonight want to show that they are good players. They're going to be playing with a chip on their shoulders. The Maple Leafs need to be prepared tonight because they could come out playing a little tough, a little aggressive. Toronto doesn't have many pieces to be overly physical here tonight. Bradley, what's going on? Welcome in. RK, how's it going? You lose to Ottawa because we are Ontario's team. Oh, RK, those be fighting words. I'm going to have to drop the gloves. But my goodness, who on Toronto is going to stand up to the physicality of Nick Foligno, of Pat Maroon? There's only one name on this lineup that comes to mind, and that's Nikita Grabenkin. Grabenkin has been solid. Adrian, what's going on? Welcome in. Grabenkin has been solid. He is that physical presence with Reeves suspended, Domi out on the shelf. He's going to have to come in and he's going to have to play that role. Between him and Connor Bedard can mix it up as well. Those two are going to have to stand up for this lineup. Pontus Holmberg is going to play that kind of physical grinder role on that second line with Tavares and Marner looking to do the playmaking. They did it well. They executed well the other day. Can they do it again? The line that I'm concerned about here is this third line. Nick Robertson did have a goal in the last game. He was finding his way. I'm proud of you, Nicky. But him, Fraser Minton, and Steven Lorentz are going to have their hands full with the third line of the Blackhawks because Mikheyev, Dickinson, and Foligno, he's tough. He actually has some good hockey IQ, has some sense. Mikheyev has speed. So against these three young guns, they're going to have to be on their toes. Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, Benoit has that physicality as well. I'm not worried about the defensive end, but what we have to do and where Toronto struggles at times in the defensive end is in front of their own net. We take a lot of bad penalties with cross checks and slashes that we don't need to. So they're going to have to kind of hold back, use the body, lean on guys, push them around, not whack and hack and hook and trip. You got to stay out of the box. You don't want to put the 8th power play in the league with the man advantage too often because it's going to struggle there. But we're coming up momentarily. This game is going to be getting underway. We're going to see really quick out of the gate how these Maple Leafs are going to play against the league's worst Chicago Blackhawks. Again, we won against Tampa Bay, barely. We hung on. We kind of left Joseph Woll out to dry in the third period. Some bad calls didn't go our way. We cannot rely on the officials to give us breaks. We know that. We know that, right? Bad calls always seem to happen on Toronto. Now, officiating overall has been really bad around the league. So let's not leave this game up to the officials to decide. Let's definitively pass, shoot, score. We talk about it all the time. Dallas, you call it out all the time. They got to figure out a way. Passing the puck, shooting the puck, you will score. Toronto has to use their speed. They kind of slow down a little bit. They have to use their speed, and with that speed is going to open up the passing opportunities. And that's right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. With our luck, a Bertuzzi hat trick. Richard, you know what? You're right. It's this type of game where one of those ex-Maple Leafs could easily explode. And what happens to Leaf Nation? We sit here going, why did we let him walk away? Why didn't we sign him? Why? Well, the answer is simple. I'd rather have Matthew Nyes on that top line than Tyler Bertuzzi. It's that simple for me. It's that simple for me. Yes, I have a huge thing for Matthew Nyes. He is awesome. He is so good. He's a young guy with size, with weight, with hands, with speed. Matthew Nyes, in my opinion, is the total package. And he's a young guy. He's going to develop. David, how's it going? The Captain Matthews has a big game. Yes, and that's exactly what we want to see. Here's a time when Matthews doesn't have to worry about playing against the NHL's best. Matthews can use this as an opportunity to really push himself back from that injury. Whatever it is, we don't know. Was it the wrist? Was it the back? Was it an ankle? We don't really know. So whatever that injury is, tonight is a perfect game where Matthews can push himself to see what he can do. I think Connor Bedard is overrated. Len's calling it overrated. Well, you know what, Len? If you put Connor Bedard with a good cast of characters around him, he will be incredible. Again, don't forget, this is his second year, and Connor Bedard is one of those players that can make you pay. In 24 games right now, he's got 19 points, only 5 goals, and he's a -9. But why is that the case? Because the Blackhawks are terrible. If they were a decent hockey team, Connor Bedard would be on a different level. He would be in a different planet. Speed like Willie, and then we'll... exactly, Swedish Rob. Kathleen, how's it going? Sorry for being late. Just caught government bureaucracy. Oh, Kathleen, no worries. We haven't even gotten going yet. We were waiting for them to come on the ice and get this one going, and then we will be kicking it off. Zachary, how's it going? Go, Leafs, go. A lot of Leaf fans here tonight, so I have to ask the question because I want to be fair to both sides. Are there any Blackhawk fans in the chat tonight? Do we have any Chicago fans here with us watching along? Let us know. And while you're coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Riddler, how's it going? Welcome in. Riddler, you're a Blackhawks fan. All right, so we got some Blackhawks fans here. So we're going to call it like it is. We're going to be fair to both teams. And there's a way that you all can play along with us at home and cheer for your team. Just by hanging out with us and being in the chat, you're earning points. You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat, and that will tell you you have X number of points. You can then use your points to redeem graphics and bring up team graphics up on the screen all game long. Sorry, Facebook, this is only a YouTube thing. So if you do redeem redeem Go Leafs Go, it'll bring up Leaf graphics. If you do redeem Hawks, it'll bring up the Blackhawks graphics, and that's the ways you can play. Hawks are sneaky against good teams. Riddler, exactly, right? Because good teams are like, they're terrible. We can take our foot off the gas a little bit, and that's when they find themselves an avenue to get into those games. I'm a Leafs fan, and my sis is a Blackhawks fan. Lala's Place is getting it going. Lala's Place is getting it going. We hope they do it for you. Go Hawks. Edward's coming in with those Hawks. So yeah, Hawks fans, as you start gaining points, you can redeem those points and bring up the Hawks graphics as we go. Looks like they're on the ice. Are we going to get the anthems? Are they going to actually give us anthems tonight? Wouldn't that be amazing? Amazon Prime likes to skip out on the anthems sometimes. Horror Talk, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope for a shootout at the end of the game. Ooh, shootouts make me super nervous. I don't want to have to go through a shootout. Mr. K coming in. Thoughts on the Amazon broadcast? I wasn't sure, but I'm really starting to like them. Mr. K, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Jennifer, what's going on? Welcome in. So I'll tell you, I'm with you. I'm with you, Mr. K. I really like how for the first 40 minutes or so, they kind of have the sights and sounds from around the stadiums. When I go to the games myself, I like to broadcast the warm-ups. Those of you that have been with the channel for a while know I live stream the warm-ups when I'm at the games. I love seeing the warm-ups. So the fact they bring us the warm-ups, even though it's not an aerial shot, they're bouncing around, I think it's great. their intermission coverage, it's kind of, I'm not a big fan of that, but I got to tell you, when I have it here on my screen, it's high quality, good camera work. They got cameras all over. I do like their work. I give them props. They're doing a really good job. And I hate to say it because I know there's a lot of people that don't have it. Paralife, what's going on? And I know there's a lot of people are frustrated with it. But I have a feeling as the Rogers deal is coming to an end, you're going to see more and more games ending up moving to Amazon Prime. You're going to see more of these streaming services getting into live sports. Next, Netflix has, of course, the Tyson Paul fight, which we all know was a scam, but it did huge numbers. WWE in the new year is starting over on Netflix. So there's a lot of sports going to streaming service. RJ, how's it going? Do I need to log on to YouTube? You can if you'd like. You absolutely can. Over on YouTube, you will get your points and you'll be able to bring everything up on the screen in terms of graphic-wise. So absolutely, come on over to YouTube, hit that subscribe, and join in the fun. You have to love the Hawks logo. Edward, I do. I mean, it's classic, right? The Hawks logo is so classic. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. I love that they haven't changed it. A lot of these teams are going to change, right, to be politically correct, and they're going to change it around. I love that the Hawks is not. They're honoring a tradition. It's an honor. It's not something they should be worried about doing. So I love their logo, and I love that they're keeping it. All right, they're at their last commercial. We're going to flip over to the game screen and get things ready. This game is going to be kicking off momentarily. I cannot wait. I'm pumped. Can the Leafs get it done against Bedard and the league's worst Chicago Blackhawks? This is going to be starting up real soon. Hawks logo and jersey are #1 in the league. Love it. Yeah, Riddler, 100%. 100%. There's no doubt. I love it. And they're one of the shirts that I always look at when I go into the jersey store. They're one of the ones I always end up coming back to. And then I'm stuck. Who would I get if I was to get a Hawks jersey? Who would be that player I would want? What do you think the chances of the Leafs winning the Cup? Joseph, I think they're very good chances, but health is going to come into it. Leafs have been injured all year so far, and they're playing well. So what happens when they're healthy? Can they stay healthy? That's going to become a big part, but they got to be one of the favorites for sure. All right, let's get set. Let's get ready to roll. They're on the ice. No anthems for us, but we are set. We're locked. We're loaded, and it's almost time to play some hockey. Let's give everything a little refresh here. We're about to start. Lots going on the screens. To my immediate over here, you're going to be able to see where all the shots are coming from and the goals, where they come. Just down below where it says about to start on the ice, that's going to show you the puck movement and where the puck is moving. And on the far side, the far end of the screen, once it actually loads up, it will have who's on the ice, which players are on the ice at which time. So you'll be able to follow along the action with us. We are set to go. The Leafs and the Hawks. Let's get fired up. It's Monday night prime. Looks like the third line for the Leafs is going to kick it off. Here we go. And we got actually a little lineup juggling here. Matthews came on and take the initial draw. Now he pops off. Benoit with the first puck. He's going to dump this one in. Here comes the Leafs forecheck. Back to the line. They can't hold it in. This comes out. Benoit has to come back and pick it up. Turning around, going to move it around. Little slow play here. Back to Benny. Benny going to pass it across. Comes up to Minton. He's going to chip this to the side. Loret's trying to put it in. Bringing this down around behind the Hawks net. Blackhawks moving it around. They send it all the way down. Not enough for icing. Leafs going to pick it up. Here's Chris Tanev. Both teams making some changes. Smile Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes the Hawks. Picking it up in their own end. Out to play to Soderblom. He's going to flip it around the glass. All the way down between the two Leafs. It's going to roll right on Stellaris. Stellaris comes up. He's going to play it to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson gives it away. Chicago working it around down low. This one down in the corner. And the Kurashev can't control it. Oh my goodness. Sloppy play here early. Don't like to see this. This coming all the way back. And we're going to get a whistle here. So a very sloppy, slow start for both teams. Don't like what I see here from Toronto. They got to get going. Thank you so much for those subscribes, by the way. Much appreciated, and thank you for those likes. If you're just coming in, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe to watch the number jump. One shot. I hardly call that a shot.
A career high 16 2 years ago. He looks like he's ready to break that career mark.
So face off in the Chicago zone. Hawks going to win this one. They're bringing it off around their own net. Trying to pick this one up. They can't. Allen sending this one all the way down the ice. Leafs back to get it. Here's Myers. Myers going to reverse it. Myers wearing number 51 for Toronto. Gives it over to Morgan Rielly. Rielly to Tavares. Tavares near side of the ice. Bringing it in. Cross ice pass. Hops over the stick here. Holmberg. Holmberg trying to wheel around to Marner with a one-timer, and that doesn't miss by much. Hits the post. Joseph, no, it's only on Amazon Prime. Smile. I like Tanev, but, big but, I like that he blocks. He's slow. That's my problem with Tanev. He's a little slow. Right, I love that he blocks shots, and I like that he started to shoot the puck a little bit. Not even Channel 11 in Hamilton, baby boy. Not even.
Little extra time. Thought he might
face off again down in the Chicago zone.
A little extra time off.
By the way, Jake McCabe played his 600th career game against Tampa Bay. His 600th career game, and he gets knocked out of it with a puck to the head. Alex Nylander cycling it around, passing it off. He wanted it back, doesn't get it. Came across for Rielly, tried to jam it. Alex Nylander trying to get it over to Grabinkin. Grabinkin, he's walking out of the corner. A little head fake, jamming it in. He's in front of the blue ice. And we got a penalty coming up. First penalty of the game is Grabinkin walks out of the corner and tries to stuff this one in. Nice moves there by the youngster.
Get the first power play. Just some hard work rolling it in.
Wow. You're going to welcome in, everybody. Thanks for those subscribes.
Nylander just throws it down, then he goes back on Murphy.
He just grabs the puck, walks right out of the corner, and made a nice, nifty little move. A little head fake, tries to bring it to his backhand, but the trip goes down, and he cannot finish that play. So the Maple Leafs early going to get a chance on the power play here. And the Hawks are going to clear this all the way down the ice. Looks like we got Matty Nyes, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, John Tavares. And here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews bringing it in, setting it up. Matthews around behind the net. Matthews still with it, feeds it to the line. Quick pass to Nylander. Willie taking a look. He's just back at the faceoff goal. He sends this to the line. Here's a long shot by Marner, deflected wide. Bobby, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Here's Willie. Back to the line for Marner. Marner using his feet, walking that line. Sends it back across for Willie. Big Willie. His pass gets knocked down. Tavares able to recover. He's going to leave it here for Nylander again. Nylander walking in. Goes around. Nifty move. Shoots. Rebound is there. Tavares can't put it in. Nifty move by Willie Nylander. Marner holding it in. Down in the corner. Back up top for Marner. Cross ice pass back to Marner. Little slap pass there to Nylander. Willie feeds it in the slot for Tavares, turning, shooting. And a nice stop here as John Tavares, a couple opportunities early. On the go with CeeLo. What's up, brother? Welcome in. That's right, Wednesday night. The Leafs and the Preds. You're going downtown.
He's killed a ton of penalties in his day, but what a great job on that.
The Leafomaniacs are going to run wild on the Predators Wednesday. That's going to be a fun game for sure. A team that scores lots against a team that hasn't figured out how to score. Toronto holding this one in. It's bouncing around. Now it comes out. Leafs going to back it up. 40 seconds to go here on the power play. Rielly going to work this one up to Nicky Robertson, playing it across. Here's a long shot that's going to go high and wide. At the line, Rielly trying to hold it in. He can't. Hawks are going to clear this one out. Stolarz coming up to stop it behind the net. Kurashev was coming up on him. He's going to leave it here for Ekman-Larsson. Dawson, what's going on? Welcome in. Ekman-Larsson putting this one across, far side. Spinning around here is Nylander, putting it over to his brother Alex. Alex to Nicky Robertson. Robertson feeds it back to the line for Ekman-Larsson. They're passing it in a circle. Back to Ekman-Larsson. Long shot looking for a tip in front. It's not there. And this is cleared all the way out. And that's going to do it. Kills off the power play. We're back at even strength. 5 on 5. couple of shots for the Maple Leafs on that power play. Here's a long pass. Manny Nyes going to get it. Flipping it into the corner. Grbinkin coming in after it. Nyes can't get it. Matthews can't get it. And Matthews getting up on Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi trying to dig it. Nyes takes it away from him. Gets it to Austin. Matthews turns it over, and here comes Connor Bedard. Bedard. He's going to move this one up ice, and the Hawks now going to dump this one in. Do you think if Hyman stayed in Toronto, he would have had a monster season? Randy, that's a great question. I don't, to be honest. Alan, what's going on? Welcome in. Nick, what's up? I think if he would have stayed, he would not have had that season he did in Edmonton. The stars aligned for Hyman for sure. And the Hawks again going to clear this out. It's going to be an icing call with just shy of 15 minutes to go in the first period. Good pace. Good work by the Maple Leafs. The Leafs are rolling their lines. They're looking pretty good right now. A lot of good chances. Some nice passing. Some good puck movement. And I like their breakout pass. Heads up moves. Matthew Nyes kind of backing in front of the net, driving this past Bedard, kind of just toe dragging it through. Off the draw, Leafs get it to Ekman Larsson, putting it in the slot. Here's a backhand to Mars right on. Another backhand hits the side of the net. Hawks with it, trying to feed this one out. Can't work it through with Taylor Hall. And they're going to go up the glass, and this is going to come up and down the ice. Back is Connor Timmins. Timmy with it. He's taking a look, going to feed this across. Here comes Toronto near side of the ice. Marner can't handle it, and Chicago's got to reverse it around the net. It's Connor Murphy playing it across, trying to get this one and move it around. Chicago stuck in their own zone. Reichel couldn't get it out. They bring it into the Leafs zone now, sending it around behind the net. Going to keep this one in, down low. Pat Maroon working it through. Toronto tips that pass, comes to the line. Vlasic holds it in. Sending it around. Here's Pat Maroon again. In front of a little wraparound attempt. The big pads of Steven Lorentz keeps that out. A blast from the point, another save, rebound. It's there in front. And he puts the big mitt on it and covers it up. Holy moly. Stolars looking good. Nice play there by the Toronto Tendy. Had to be sharp on that one as the puck came right through in on him, but he found it with his glove and covered that one up. Wow. All right, we got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left to enter our contest. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe for us, and then go to SamwellB12experience.com/contest and enter for your chance to win. We're going to close it at the 10-minute mark of the first period. Here's a long shot, tip in. That one gets knocked over to the corner. Benoit over to feed it out, has it taken away. Here's Donato getting in there, working the puck around. Back around behind the net. Toronto going to bank it off the boards. This comes out through the line. Here comes Minton with speed. He's going to backhand it to Robertson with a shot. Trying to go 5-hole and a nice stop here.
13:33 left to go in the opening.
Banking, what's going on? Welcome in. They're going to go to a commercial break. But welcome in. Should be an easy W, but of course, it's Toronto. Exactly. Sadness in the UK sports. The weekend former Welsh World Snooker Champion Terry Griffiths passed away. Oh, Richard, I'm sorry to hear. Man, snooker is such a unique game. It's so difficult. We've all played poker. We've all played pool. Or I shouldn't say all. Most of us at some point have played for fun. It is such a hard game. It's all about strategy and angles and preciseness. I love it. It's so good. And that's crazy. Raymond, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody, again. Thanks for being here. Keep hitting those thumbs up. Keep smashing that like button. We appreciate it. There it is. Dan bringing up the AM34 stink face. That is one of my all-time favorites. And you can bring up graphics just like it. If this is your first time listening along, all you have to do is come in the chat and join the conversation. By doing so, you're going to earn points. Baron, what's going on? Welcome in. You can check your points at any time by doing !points. That will tell you what you've earned. Then you can do !redeem and the name. So if you're a Hawks fan, !redeem Hawks. That will bring up the Hawks logo for you. For the Maple Leafs, there's all kinds of different ones. You can do !redeem Go Leafs Go. !redeem Leafs. We got I don't even remember. You guys know more than I do about so many of the ones that are in there. I think there's Redeem 44 from Morgan Riley. We got Big Willie Styles has one. There's lots of redeems in there. And every so often, I believe our store link that has all the commands will be populated in the chat. So you'll be able to go on and check out what is there. All right, coming back from commercial break. Shots are 5-3 in favor of Toronto. Yeah, Jonathan, it as well.
He was found guilty and sentenced to 1 day in jail.
The problem when I keep programming so many of them is I forget what they all are. Well, welcome in if you're new, and we get a lot of people watching on the big screen, so if you're watching along in TV, thank you so much for tuning in with us here tonight. Toronto's going to race back, pick up this loose puck. Going to move it up to the blue line, cross ice to Morgan Riley. Riley going right back. Here comes Toronto working in. Spinning around Willie Nylander, and he does this a lot. He's going to cycle it around. Morgan Riley in the corner, trying to get it to Matty Nyes. He had to put a little shoulder into Connor Murphy, and the Hawks able to move this one around down the ice.
What an outstanding career.
Nylander back, going to play this ahead. Here's Matty Nyes sending this down the corner. Connor Bedard going in here after it. Bedard with a nice job. Big battle going on with Nolan Allen. This coming free. Marner banking it off the boards to the line. Here's a long shot looking for a deflection in front. Nowhere to go. Taylor Hall picking it up. He's going to move this around behind the net. Toronto intercepts. Grabinkin with a nice move to hold it in. It's going to squirt free to the middle of the ice. Hawks are there, and they're going to move this one out. Now they give it away. Toronto, nifty little move by Grabinkin. Coming in, cutting towards the middle. He shoots. And a nice play there. Just goes wide. Oh, he's got hands on him. Here's Tavares putting this one across. Working it. Toronto coming down low. Marner with it. Feeds it back to the line. They got Chicago reeling. And a glove save coming through. Wow. Really moving it.
A couple of turnovers by Taylor Hall. Both leading to chances for the Toronto
Hawks being left out. And there's the command for the Hawks. Exclamation mark, redeem Hawks. And that should bring up the Hawks getting the groove on. Now I feel like a brontosaurus. That's funny. Marner was really moving along. The Hawks are just flying all over the place. That was the best shot Toronto could come away with. It wasn't much.
Marner's just so smart, understands the
back around. Here comes Chicago. They're going to try and move this one out. They bring it up far side. Hawks on the move. Brody bringing this one up. He's going to get run into the boards heavily by Benoit. The crowd likes that.
Timmins moves it.
Here's
Holmberg, dead center.
Tavares working up with it. He's going to flip this one in. Holmberg going in the corner after it. Holmberg flips this one out. Cutting around is Alex Nylander. Alex, being like his brother, gets it to the point. Here's a shot that goes wide. Riley keeping this one in. Down around behind the net. Holmberg has it taken away. Picked up here by Maroon. He's going to flip this one out. Toronto bringing it all the way back. Morgan Riley going to play it to Alex Nylander as the Leafs are exchanging players, so he's going to flip it back to Riley. Riley bringing this one in over to Nick Robertson. Robertson with a shot. Rebound is there. Riley couldn't put that one in. Nice shot by Nicky Robertson. Pass through the middle. That's intercepted. Toronto's going to knock it back to the Chicago blue line for Murphy. Murphy sending it across. Pass up the middle. Chicago just trying to move it. Kershaw finally gets a stick on it. Puts it into the Toronto zone. Just under 11 ticks to go here in this period. Maple Leafs, Minton's trying to bring it in. He can't. Hawks playing it back into the Toronto end. Ekman Larson with it. He's trying to work around. Teravainen is getting up on him. The Leafs get it out, but without puck control. Hawks bringing it right back in. Donato going to send this one in the corner. Tanev is going to take a bump by Teravainen. Donato can't get in there, and here comes Nick Robertson, the end of his shift. He's just going to flip this one in the corner and peel off. Here comes Lorentz, who trips up and went heavily into the boards. Chicago moving the other way. Every time I see a Leaf player hit the boards hard, I hold my breath. Oh, there's a huge hit by Benoit. Cutting across the middle, Benoit opened the bomb doors there on Alec Martinez. Teravainen going to move this back up. Walking into Chicago, going to flip it down low. Willie Nylander back to pick it up. He's going to cycle it around behind the net. Toronto, back pass through the neutral zone. Working the circles. Here's a long pass up to Matty Nyes. Nyes coming in. He's pinched up against the board.
for the captain, Nick Foligno.
This being flipped all the way down.
Stolarz,
Lucas, the
Riley
giveaway
under the
is
corner
now
to the wall.
closed. The
Sealed
giveaway
by
is now
Dickinson.
closed.
Fumbled by Nye.
So we're going to
Nye's out of the corner.
input some
Moves the
commands
puck.
here and have the randomizers
Nicely
do
by
its
Mikheyev.
things.
Is off
And we're
the
going to get our
backside of
finalists.
Nylander,
We'll announce
who
the
fish it out to
finalists
center.
coming up here in a little bit. Here comes Chicago. Chicago with a shot right on. Nice stop by Stolarz. This is going to be flipped ahead. Toronto on the way out. Nope. Holmberg's got to circle around, trying to bring it back.
Connor Bedard.
Bedard given close watch to Morgan Riley. Riley going to pass this one up. Little flip pass by Holmberg. That one is incomplete. Puck goes around behind Stolarz. Toronto going to pick this one up. Going to move it ahead, trying to get it to Holmberg. It's rolling. He's going to get it and bat this one down into the corner. Going in here is Vlasic. He's going to pass it around behind the net. Tavares up on Murphy. Murphy going to spin around and try the other side. And we got a penalty coming up. Looks like John Tavares is going to head to the box for a little bit of a hook or a hold. We'll have to see what they call it. Here comes Bedard. Bedard bringing it in. A little toe drag. Mitch Marner tops it up. And then Ekman Larson drops Connor Bedard. And here comes Murphy and Hall. Everybody coming up on Ekman Larson. So nothing wrong with that little move there by Ekman Larson. Murphy coming up. The officials are all pointing down.
We'll see the call
So Tavares,
here on Toronto's 91.
that's
The
a
Hawks
chintzy
go to the-
call. But hey, a penalty nonetheless. He did have the stick wrapped up in him. So he is going to go to the box. We'll see if anything else comes from that little skirmish after the fact. Sucks that I missed out on the Amazon giveaway, but hopefully there'll be another one. Yeah, Lucas, there will be. There will be. That's why it's always best when we let these things go for a while to register when you can instead of waiting to the last moment. But again, thanks for being here, everybody. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time watching with us, thank you for being here. My name is Sam. We try and bring you the most coverage that we can. We got all kinds of things going on in the screen. I didn't even realize our on the ice here was at a whack. So if you see something on the screen, let me know if it's not working properly and we'll make sure we get it adjusted for you. But welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you to everybody who's watching on the big screen on the TVs. We recognize you out there. Thank you so much. For those watching on other social media sites, thank you as well. We appreciate it. But YouTube is where we are at. So always make sure to come to YouTube. Check out our main page for all of our shorts, our videos. We do a pre-game video. We didn't publish it today. We just had it unlisted, but as a little preview to tonight's stream. So when you clicked on it, you saw our little pre-game preview. As well, we have our weekly podcast, Beyond the Blue Line, where we dig deep into the Maple Leaf stories and stats and rumors. Beyond the Blue Line, you can catch it here on YouTube Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Just search SamWellB12 and you will find it. Bedard needs to put on some weight. He will. He'll get that muscle going. But he is so super talented. I think Bedard is very good, but I think he tries too hard. Riddler, agreed. He's one of those same like McDavid, same like Crosby, same like Ovechkin. When these teams are struggling, the superstar feels they need to put the team on their back. They need to do everything. And ultimately, that gets them into more trouble. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes. Really appreciate it.
Ranked at number 8.
All right. Let's go. 8.5 minutes left in period number 1. 2 minutes on the clock for the Chicago Blackhawks. They are now on the power play. Thank you, Dawson. Yeah, each episode is about 12 to 15 minutes. We keep it relatively short.
Off the draw.
Hawks win this. They're going to back it up. Vlasic going to play this around, and it ultimately comes to Bedard. Bedard going to work this one in, has it knocked off his stick. Going into the corner, Bedard trying to get past two Maple Leafs. Leafs going to put it in the corner. Bertuzzi coming in, trying to kick this one free. Bertuzzi and Bedard digging in here. Tanev is tied in. I can't see the other Leaf player number. Matthews is there as well. I believe it's Ekman Larson that comes free. Matthews couldn't get it. Hawks putting it across. Here's a shot. That one sails wide. Back over to the point. Hawks setting it up now. Teravainen, he's walking through the slot, can't get it across to Donato, and Toronto clears this all the way down the ice. Love to see the number climb, Sam. You and your team deserve it. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, word of mouth is the best way.
Teravainen.
Hit that share button, share us out, tell your friends, family, cousins, nephews, nieces, cousins, uncles, roommates,
He'll take it in.
where to find us.
Classic.
Here comes
Bertuzzi one more
Bertuzzi.
time.
Bertuzzi looking for Bedard. Now
Connor
gets it to
Bedard.
him. Connor Bedard going cross ice. Not a great pass. Toronto going to intercept, and Nyes, I thought he cleared this way over the glass, but it stays in and comes
40
down the ice.
seconds left on
40
Chicago's
seconds
first
left to
power
go here
play.
in the Blackhawks power play. Chicago going to work this one up on the far side. Over the line into the Leafs zone. Cross ice intercepted. Toronto sending it right back down. Clock is going to keep ticking here.
Try to change sides to alleviate pressure.
20 seconds to go in the power
Easy
play.
clear.
Here comes Martinez. He's going to play it up far side of the ice.
Taylor Hall.
Hall, he's going to come across. Hall wants it back. Pass was there. He couldn't pick it up. Smith tried to hit him, but he couldn't. And Toronto clears this one all the way down. And with 5 seconds left to go in the power play, that's going to do it. This is going to expire. Toronto steps out of the box. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey as the Hawks bringing it into the Leafs zone. Here's a long shot. Stars kicks that to the side. Digging this one. Myers is in there. Marner is in there doing a little grinding along the boards. Myers leaning on Maroon. Going to come to Tavares. Over to Nylander. Cross to Riley. Riley going to carry this one up. He's going to hit Tavares. Tavares drops it back. Thought Riley was with him, but Riley peeled back to the line. This back to Marner. Marner running out of real estate. Now he's going to try and feed this up to Riley, but Riley pulled up too far. Little miscommunications here, trying to be fancy. The puck finds its way to Tavares. His shot is blocked. Comes off the side of the net. Nylander puts it in front. Here's a backhand by holy Myers. My goodness, fast and furious. Benoit has it. Myers back on the point. Here's a one-timer and a nice save. Back over to Tavares. Tavares, his pass is intercepted, and Chicago going to flip this one up and down the ice. Holy moly, what passing by the Maple Leafs. Leafs were ripping it back and forth, back and forth. Excellent puck possession. Excellent puck movement.
To go in period one.
Thank you for hitting those likes. Appreciate it so much. This is going to be flipped down in the corner. 5:15 to go here in the first period. No score. Toronto with it. Minton in the corner. He's trying to work it. Going to kick it over. Can't get it across. Now it comes out and not picked up by a Maple Leaf player. Chicago coming the other way. They're going to dump this one in. Solars has to be sharp. Mikheyev getting a touch. Murphy sending it back around. Mikheyev letting it go. Cycling it back into the corner. Fraser Minton with a bump on Dickinson. And Toronto going to play it to the middle of the ice. They're going to now flip it off the glass and out. Chicago Murphy going to send this one right back in. Stolarz going to leave it here for Tanev, who reverses it for Ekman Larson. Beat it across the Leafs head not to drop back pass. I know, right, Phil? How many times do they do this? Here's a break. Matthews coming in. He shoots. And he scores! AM 34. Player of the game. The red light player of the game. Austin Matthews. There we go. What a heads-up play by this squad. Nylander with a nifty move, cutting it through, spotting Matthews, who walked right behind Ryan Donato. He said, "Excuse me, pardon me, I'm just going to go this way." Matthews, fed with a beauty pass, comes in, fakes like he's going to deke it around, but instead he goes 5-hole and says, "Hey, keep your legs closed, would ya?" Ticks the biscuit in the basket, and the Maple Leafs are on the board 1-0. There we go. There we go. Lucas, there is Matthews redeemed. Holy, that's right, Rick. Welcome in. What a goal. Redeem AM 34. We'll give you the Austin Matthews stink face. That's right. Look out, NHL. He's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? That was awesome. You got the touch, all right. Austin Matthews tucks that one home. What a beauty. And again, that would not have been possible without a stellar pass there. Austin Matthews.
Along the boards of force, a pinch by
Nylander and Ekman Larson picking up the helpers. Here comes Chicago right back.
Now Connor Bedard,
Setting it up. Back to the line.
Pursues,
Bertuzzi.
wide,
Quick shot. Stolarz didn't see it in front of him. It was right there. But Toronto picks it up. Holmberg going to flip this off. And Holmberg is taken down. No call there. He's now driven into the boards by Murphy. Bertuzzi trying to get it. Duar coming in. He can't take it away. Comes over to Connor Bedard. Bedard working it up. Mr. Bach, what's going on?
Nylander draped over him.
Could be a problem. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Gonna bank it off the boards. Here's Grabinkin. He's gonna play this ahead, trying to get it to Alex Nylander. Couldn't do it. Chicago gonna turn the other way. Gonna flip this one down in the corner. Pat Maroon in there going after it. Toronto gonna swipe at it. This is gonna come all the way down. And it's going to be an icing call. So this is gonna come right back up. Oh, Dan, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know they have had problems. Our feed is okay, but I've heard that they've had some glitchiness. They've had sound issues. They've had all kinds of struggles. I should take my Matthews goal graphic down. I got a little too excited. But Matthews, unbelievable. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. So face off in the Leafs zone, off the drop. Toronto going to come away with it. Alex Nylander is carrying it. Grabinkin was breaking, but he took too long to get the pass over. Martinez trying to cycle it around. Toronto intercepts. Coming across the middle of the ice. Alex Nylander trying to steal it. Couldn't. And here comes Chicago. Chicago going to move this one in, up over the line. This around, little bumps going everywhere. Alex Nylander cycling around with it. He gets pitched by Maroon on the boards, and the Hawks now take possession. They turn it over. Toronto going to play it to the middle, and they got some clear ice. Myers setting it up. Here's a pass up. Here comes Toronto. On the move, thread the needle, tried to get it to Matthews. Again was Matthews going to throw his checker down to the ice. Matthews still coming, trying to feed it out, couldn't do it. Matthews racing back, and the Hawks going to take possession. It's Nick Foligno. Foligno going to bring this one in. He's going to go around Riley. Puck going into the corner. Foligno back at it. Matthews trying to get it. They walk in front. Dickinson shoots. Great save, Stolarz. Man in the crease. And Toronto says, get out of here. Here's a long shot looking for the tip. Coming around behind. Chicago bringing the pressure right now. Toronto trying to steal it away. Matthews picks it up, scoops it up, and flips it down the ice. Holy moly, Chicago trying to come back here. Vlasic back with it. They're going to send it down the ice. Toronto back to pick it up is Tanev. Tanev's going to work this around. 1:43 to go. Comes over to Lorentz. Lorentz has his pocket picked by Bertuzzi. Walking in. Bedard, I thought he was offside. Bertuzzi still cycling around. Back to the line. Vlasic playing it up. Getting it back. Steps into one. Great save. Toronto going to clear this one up and down the ice. Stick around at the first intermission. We'll go over all the stats of the game, and we'll talk some hockey. Here comes the Leafs trying to break in again. Bertuzzi is there to take the puck away. Bertuzzi going to work this one around behind the net. Shots are now 9 apiece. Toronto on the move. Trying to back this one up. Stolarz has to get it. Going to play this one over. Going to flip this one up and down the ice. Little chip pass through the slot. Toronto can't get it. Holmberg sending it around behind the net. Marner going to roll it around. Tavares can't get there, and here come the Hawks now, cutting towards the middle of the ice. Here's a thin shot. Oh, goodness. Donato had his sights set, and he pulled the trigger, but he totally missed the puck. Hawks playing this one back. To doing awesome in the West. Yeah, Bradley, they are. They're a good team. Digging this free. Riley lets it go. Myers having trouble with his man. Now he's going to put him into the court. Minton coming over to help out. He fakes the pay off the board. It's going to give this across to Morgan Riley. Riley taking a look with this now. Riley playing it up, tipped out, and all the way down the ice. 10 seconds left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Maple Leafs, and we're waiting for that horn to go. There it is. First period comes to an end. This one is in the books. Let's go to the intermission. All right, here we go. We're getting set up. I'm going to have to adjust our little graphics here. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There we go. All right, we got that set around. Do that, do that. Let me switch cameras here so it makes it a little easy. Oh, there we go. And I just got to do a little of this, a little of this. There we go. Boom. Now I feel better. I can actually see what is going on. All right. So sorry about that. Had to move some things around. Who's throwing pies? Jonathan throwing some pies. Jonathan slinging them here. Thank you, Jonathan. You missed me. All right, let's take a look. Let me turn this down a little bit. Let's look at these stats. 9 shots apiece, 10 hits for Toronto, only 3 for Chicago. 8 faceoffs, 1 for the Leafs, 5 for Chicago. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play. 5 giveaways for the Maple Leafs, 3 for the Hawks. 3 takeaways, though, for Toronto, 1 for Chicago. Block shots are 3-2. Let's see here. You're wishing you a good night. Stay safe. Oh, no, Ulysses. Feel better, my friend. Feel better. Ulysses, I will let you know. I will keep you posted about the giveaway. Okay, let's see what happens here. What we want to do is we want to bring up and we want to take a little look at this Matthews goal because it was absolutely beautiful. So bear with me a moment. I'm going to bring this up. Of course, I have to recalibrate this every single game. So I'm just going to bring this up here real quick. And we're going to take a look at this Maple Leaf goal. It was such a phenomenal pass, such a great feed. And Austin Matthews, make no mistake, he knows what to do. And he did his job well. All right, let's move this here. We're going to move this here. And we're going to publish you. There we go. All right, so hopefully this should pop up on the screen. There we go. And we're going to take a look. So let's reset here. So you can see coming off this line change, a little bit of a scramble play, right? Ekman Larson is down here. He's gonna start with the rush. He's gonna start with that puck. Matthews mid ice. Matthew Knives all the way down. So Ekman Larson spots Nylander, picks him up. A great little pass. And as Nylander is gonna bring this one forward, he makes a nifty little move right here. You saw that little move around Khrushchev. Bruce, how's it going? Welcome in. He continues to play, and right here, look how it's set up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 Hawks all cycling around Matthew Nyes trying to block off William Nylander. And here on the far side, or the near side, I guess, is Austin Matthews, and Matthews is creeping behind Donato. Donato doesn't see him. The pass is going to come, and Matthews now has a clean line. Matthews, no mistake, just tucks it home, and he puts it in. Let's watch it full speed without stopping it. Of course, a great play by Matthews, coming back, circling up. Donato gets caught watching the play. Pass comes through to Matthews. He tucks this one home. An absolute beauty of a goal. That's exactly what the Leafs needed to do. I mean, it was priceless. Michael, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. RO, how's it going? Good to see you. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Mary, how's it going? Welcome in. And I don't know what that is. Sorry, Mary. But we prefer English. I don't understand what that is. But by the likes, you're putting links in, and we don't like that on Facebook. So we're going to remove that. Okay, so let's talk Maple Leafs. Holy cow. I mean, this team has been hotter than hot right now. When was the last time we've seen a Leaf team play this solid? And the sad thing is, as good as they're playing, they're currently tied for 9th and 10th in the league with 30 points. Now, the difference is close, right? The league leader is Minnesota with 36. Winnipeg Jets as well. But Minnesota and Winnipeg, 36 points each. Toronto's sitting there with 30. So they're only back a couple of points. 6 points. That's the difference between 1st and 10th. But when we back this up, when we say, hey, give it to us by the conference, Toronto is sitting 1 point behind the Florida Panthers, and they are currently in 5th spot.
Let's go!
5th spot overall. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Zaza. Thank you for hitting it. We appreciate it. Welcome to our community. I really like Nye's big size in front of the net, PP. Yeah. And Rick, you were one of the few that called it when the Leafs were struggling and we talked about what can we do? How can the Leafs make the power play better? You said put Nyes in front of the net. And boy, oh boy, did they do that. And they have been rolling since. Craigton, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. 2-Bit, what's up? You're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. We shall be here just about every Monday night. There might be some Mondays we are not able to due to prior commitments, but for the most part, we will be here having you covered Monday nights. Whoever it is, we've seen some fun games. We've seen some crazy games. We've also done, we did our first OHL London Knights game a little ways back. That was a lot of fun. So if you're into minor league hockey, OHL hockey, we're going to start having a little bit of that during some slower weeks where we can start looking at the futures for tomorrow. Of course, over the winter break, there's going to be so much hockey. The World Juniors are starting up. We got the First Nations Cup coming up in February. Lots of cool things happening here on the channel. We hope you'll all join us for those events. So when we talk about the Maple Leafs in the division, because that's really where it matters, Toronto and Florida are battling it out. We know Boston has not been good as of late, but Boston is sitting in third place, and they're only 3 points back from the Maple Leafs. So we want to keep the distance. We want to keep that distance ahead of the Bruins. So we got to keep putting wins in. Let's see. I go to Knights games often. Are you local? Oh, awesome. You go to Knights games. Michael, I am from the Toronto area. So I'm in and around the GTA kind of region, a little north, a little here, a little there. But yeah, not so far over in the London way. But we are in Ontario. We are in the Toronto area, the GTA area. And we just love our hockey. We love our hockey, which is why we'll do all kinds of different games. But the Knights are something fierce right now. They're having another great season, and they are super, super exciting to watch. Jordan, how's it going? Let's go Leafs. Welcome in, Jordan. Thank you for being here. Bradley, it's mid-Sask, a bump in the prairies. But welcome in as well. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. What a fun game. This is one we've needed. This is one we've really, really needed. So those are kind of where the Leafs are sitting in the standings. Now, what we talked about on our podcast the other day, Beyond the Blue Line, is we dug a little bit into the team itself, the team stats. In the second period, we'll look a little bit at the, the individual kind of team, where they fit in all the different areas. But right now, as a whole, just our team. William Nylander, 15 goals. He's leading the way. Love to see what Nylander's doing. He signed that extension. He's proven he could play. He's doing good. Mitch Marner, 22 assists, leads the team in assists, and he leads the team in points with 31 points. So he's doing really, really good job. Jake McCabe is leading with plus minus. Unfortunately, he's a minus tonight because he got knocked in the head and he's out with injury. But what a season Jake McCabe is playing. And of course, William Nylander also leading the way with game-winning goals. I actually thought John Tavares was here, but I think William Nylander just tied or passed Tavares in the game-winning goal category. I'm about 3 hours east of Toronto, right on Lake Huron in a beach town. Oh, Michael, you must get a ton of snow. A ton of snow. Sarah, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go, buds. Welcome in, Sarah. Yeah, David Boy, the Spangler Cup games are super fun, too. Really, really fun. All those international games are a blast. All right, if we take a look individually now, we talked about Marner. Marner, 31 points, 23 games. It's awesome. Ross, how's it going? Welcome in. Ross from England. Have you heard the term pucker? It's an excellent term. Pucker. That sounds really funny, Ross. I have not heard that term used in that sense. RO, you know O'Reilly. Nice. A big rumor that he's a target potentially bring back to Toronto. I hope not. Let's talk about yeah. So you, Michael, you were one of those that got it bad. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everyone out there is doing all right. Yeah, you guys got a lot of snow. Afzal, welcome in. Go Blackhawks. Go Hawks. Hawks, they've been hanging in. They need some help. But they're going to come back. Ryan O'Reilly went to your high school. Did you put him in a locker? Because that would be funny. Few years older. Okay, so Probably didn't put him in a locker. You grew up on Lake Huron, 3 hours. Oh, nice, 2-bit. I haven't been out that way. I think I've been through London once. Was it London? I know I've been through Waterloo. Maybe it was Kitchener. I don't remember. I was out that way a little ways back, and I did go to a hockey game, but I can't remember who I saw. That's how long ago. It was a team. Their home arena was like in a mall. It was next to a mall. Really, really old arena. Maybe you guys can help me figure it out, because I can't remember if it was Kitchener, if it was London. But a rink was in a mall. You'd walk through a mall, and at the end of the mall was the doors to the arena that you walk through. Does that sound like anything you remember? I'm in Ottawa, preferred cheering for the Leafs. That's right, Dan. Dallas, Garth was taking requests. Oh, that Garth. But yeah, I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Tori, how's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, I can't remember which arena it was. That's so bad. But I remember that's the one thing I remembered is we had to walk through a mall to get to the doors of the arena to enter in. It was crazy. Huh? Where is Marion Hossa when you need him? Oh my gosh. Right? Edmonton Mall has an arena. Oilers would practice. Thomas, it wasn't that far. It wasn't that far west. I remember when O'Reilly drove through the Timmy's, not 25 minutes. Oh, that's cool. Woody's Way, what's going on? The John Galt Center on Hespler Road. Is that the arena I'm talking about? Where is that? Where is that John Galt Center? What city is that? Todd, what's going on? Rain since October 23rd. Rain, drizzle, and fog. Ooh, the fog. You gotta watch out for that fog. Gotta watch out for that fog. So yeah, Woody's Way. Where is that rink? Is it in Cambridge? Did you Google it? In Guelph, 2-bit. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe that's where I was, in Guelph. And it's a really old rink, right? And they got like pillars in the middle of the stands because it was built into a mall. Yes, I think it was Guelph. Why was I in Guelph? I don't remember. My gosh, that's how long ago it was. What? No, I was doing something for the game with my old gig. I was doing something in the arena. But man, that's funny. The only province out of New Hampshire team embarrassing. Oh no. The description of the arena sounds like O'Brien Ice House here in Melbourne. Phil, definitely wasn't Melbourne. I would remember that. Yeah, but Guelph it is. That was a fun rink. Had a lot of personality. And that's, we're losing a lot of that, or we have lost a lot of that with all these redevelopments, right? Maple Leaf Gardens, the old Chicago Stadium, Boston, like all these old rinks, the old Odd in Buffalo. Those old rinks had stories and personality. These new rinks are also cookie cutter and they're all the same. Jesse, how's it going? Welcome in. So I really do miss a lot of those rinks, but it's nice that some of the old buildings like that in Guelph, in London, I believe too, a lot of personality. It's cool. Brian, what's up? Welcome in. And I highly encourage you, if you're in an area or it's not far and they have a minor hockey league team, whether it's OHL, CHL, Quebec Major Junior, wherever you are, I highly encourage you to go out and catch a game. Not only is it affordable, the hockey is awesome, hard-hitting, fast-moving, but those buildings, they're spectacular. I love it. It's not called Rico Coliseum anymore. What's it called now? Is it still Coca-Cola Coliseum? Whatever the Coliseum is down at CNE, that reminds me very much of some of these old buildings because it has that personality of the old horse barn that it was converted from. MSG is the only arena without a corporate name. It's been for, yeah, Dan, everything has a name right now. It's nuts. Would like to sleep. Last time I was in Guelph for a load of sleep for Thunder Bay. Small town arena is very drafty. Dress warm. That is a good point, Dallas. Absolutely. You got it. That's what we should do. Wouldn't that be fun? We should do like a hockey tour and go hit up all like, go catch the Kingston front. I'm getting the batty eye. Kingston Frontenacs, the Belleville Bulldog. Just go all over the place. Do the whole line. Drive in. No. Yeah, that would be so much fun. I got the Pete's for an OHL team. Haven't watched Tori, I'm sorry. The Pete's are struggling. We talk about Chicago Blackhawks struggling. The Pete's are struggling as well. OHL has some great hockey. Go Burlington Cougars, Wellington Dukes. Yeah, Thomas, there's some good stuff out there. Great stuff to watch. Goddard hosted the band Trooper in the 80s. 2-bit. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I know Kingston, the K-Rock Center, a new building out there is awesome. It's very, very cool. They did a nice job with that building. Krista, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. We're just about ready. We got about a minute or so to go before period number 2. I love talking about these old buildings. Gosh, remember in Toronto, remember when, I don't even know where they are now, but it used to be St. Michael's Majors. The St. Mike's Majors played at St. Michael's School in the middle of Toronto in the barn. And it was literally like, that was an old school building. And I know they've bounced around. I don't even know where they're playing out of. I don't even think they exist. I think they totally changed. But yeah, the St. Michael's Majors. Oh man, those were the days back in the old barn. Loved it. I mean, that was fun. They got the Powerade Center now, which is a nice facility. But again, kind of doesn't have that same personality as these old buildings. Pete still have that awesome sports museum at their arena. Saw it long ago. Oh, Brian, that's cool. And I love that. I love that. You put a little museum in the arena. Oh, that is awesome, especially in the kind of the minor league buildings. A little bit of a history, the players that have gone on to the NHL, some honors, such good stuff. Have I heard of the Cleary Cougars? Krista, I have not heard of the Cleary Cougars. Got to go and watch Youngblood now at the old arena in Hamilton. Yeah. Oh, Youngblood. What a classic. What a classic. We talked about some of the classic hockey movies the other day. Youngblood, definitely one of the best. And, you know, now we talk about Young Guns was good too. Youngblood and Mystery Alaska and Slapshot and Miracle and all these movies. Where is Shoresy, the hockey show Shoresy, going to fit? Are we going to be sitting 10 years, 15, 20 years, and a generation going to be sitting here going, oh, I loved Slapshot. Oh, I love Mystery Alaska. Oh, I love Shoresy. It was the best. It's going to be so weird to see how the new generations embrace these new style of shows and compare those with what we saw back in the day. St. Michael's Buzz. So they're the Buzzers now. Thank you, Thomas. All right, we're going to get set. I'm going to switch things over. We're going to get ready to come back for period number 2. We're going to start to announce some finalists. Some finalists for the $100 gift card giveaway. Wayne, what's going on? I was born at a very young age. Yeah. Well, welcome in. It's in Michigan. My nephew got transferred to play hockey there. Oh, nice, Krista. So that's got to be much closer. Well, I think he was playing in Florida before, correct? All right, let me flip this over. Where's my screen changer? Here we go. We are all set to go. Second period starts right now. Let's see if the Leafs can keep it up. I'll let you listen along for a moment. I'll have a little bit of a drink.
Changes for both teams. Austin Matthews has the game's only goal. The first of 2 meetings between these two.
And I spilled
Sixers.
all over
now,
myself.
Here comes out to center. McKayev for Chicago. Jason Dickinson will stop on a dime, and he's broken up. The puck is loose. Dickinson gets to it. Now Nick Foligno. He's defended by Fraser Minton. They
all right, this back in the corner. Chicago in the Leaf zone. They're bringing this one around. Working it across. Here's a long shot. Stars had to kick that leg out. Dangerous play. Just coming around behind. Still with it. Cross ice pass. Here's a... Ooh, didn't go for the shot. Went for the kind of shot pass. No deflection. Dickinson in the corner trying to move this across to Foligno. Sending it back to the line. In front with a shot right on, and I stayed by Stolarz. It's Connor Murphy teeing up on one. Good move, good play, and a good shot. Thank you, everyone, for hitting those subscribes while we were at intermission. We appreciate it. Again, I got will you grab me the list of the... Okay, don't worry about it.
They beat the Leafs to the net front a couple of times. That's where
I'm going to get my assistant to go pull off the printer or list of finalists. I'll bring those down. Thank you, Thomas. Getting more snow, Gordon. Stay safe. This coming around behind.
Far side, Mitch Marner. Sent all the way around for Tavares.
All the way down around behind the net.
Take it to the far side again. Cycle out with it. Lay it back to the
Taking this back to the line. Ekman Larson. Waiting comes to Tanev. Tanev putting it across the middle. That one is tipped and goes out of bounds. All right. Thank you very much.
On the far side.
We got our list here. Ooh, now, I think everybody is here. So we'll announce these coming up. We'll do the first one in a couple minutes. At the first commercial break, we'll announce the first finalist in the gift card giveaway. Tavares having a nice game right now. He's putting himself in good places all around the ice.
Philip Kurashev of Chicago kicked out here. Ryan Donato comes in.
Donato in to take the draw. Matthews pulling that one back. Riley going to send this cross ice. Trying to get it back over to Matthews. Nylander couldn't handle it. This coming to the side. It's going to be chipped out. All the way back. Toronto up to Riley. Riley going to play this cross ice. Working in his Nylander. Nylander up over the line. Going to flip this one down in the corner. Knies with it. Going to bank this back around. Matthews sending it back to Nylander. Those two kind of cross ice. Matthews gets hit. Matthews gives a huge shot, and Matthews is going to get a penalty. Matthews gives Murphy a shot. Murphy gave Matthews a shot when he was nowhere near the puck. So Matthews went to give it back. So the officials, again, kind of turn a blind eye for when Matthews gets hit. Matthews goes to dish it back, and he gets a retaliation penalty. So Matthews going to the box. He is not happy about it. Oh, he's giving Matthews giving that cut eye to the officials.
That's the matchup Chicago wants, and those two guys.
The 1-0 Toronto. Chicago back on the power play for their second time tonight. Let's see what they can do. Roughing is the call to Matthews. Scramble draw. Gonna do it again. Get it set.
For Nicholas Hjalmarsson, right? Right. Yeah. I mean, you gotta give up a good one to get a good one.
There we go. Off the draw. Chicago with it. And Toronto, Mitch Marner, quick stick. Knocks it out and going to back Chicago all the way up. Here comes the Hawks. Vlasic is going to now pass this one over. Donato, Teravainen, and his pass gets knocked down by Marner again. Victor, what's going on? Yeah, it was a terrible call. It was not a good call at all. Going to work this around. Donato playing this one back. Here comes Teravainen, back to Donato. Donato carrying it in. He's going to send it around to Bedard. Bedard cycling it down low. Donato cycles it back around again. Hawks in the corner. Just working the perimeter right now. Toronto being aggressive. Like to see this. Tanev got a reverse. Bedard almost got trapped. Teravainen back to the line. Vlasic throwing it in the corner. Bertuzzi diving for it. He misses. Toronto has this, and they're going to roll this along the boards. And they're going to go change it up. 50 seconds to go here on the power play for the Hawks. Hawks were able to set it up, but no real good shot attempts. Here comes Maroon. Maroon, you know he's going to make his way to the front of the net. Sends this around. It's going to hop out. Hawks couldn't control this one. They could not keep it in. Here's a pass up the middle. Taylor Hall cutting through. And again, that's going to roll wide. Ekman Larson going to go off the glass. And this is going to be at a play. Were they saying it's clean or were they saying it's tipped? I'm pretty sure it caught a piece of the glass.
What a beautiful read, and it wasn't just that.
Good stick. Good job by Marner here on the penalty kill. Two good tips. Daryl, how's it going? Welcome in. He did a really good job.
Two good examples of a great stick there.
So Ekman Larson is going to go to the box. It was a clean pick. It did not hit the glass. So Ekman Larson goes to the box for delay of game. So it's going to be 5-on-3. 5-on-3 situation now. Oh, not good. For about 30 seconds. Off the draw, Bedard with it. Bedard playing it back to Teravainen. Teravainen goes cross ice, getting it back. Down low to Bedard. Bedard crossing in the slot with a shot right on. Nice save. Stolarz was tracking that the whole way. Here's Martinez crisscrossing with Bedard. 5 seconds left of the two-man advantage. Comes over. Here's a misfire. Comes to Foligno. Playing it back to Bedard. He's waiting. He shoots. That hit. Is that Bertuzzi in front? That went down hard. Teravainen playing it across. Matthews steals, and he's going to clear this down. So the first penalty is killed off. And Bertuzzi is limping his way to the bench after taking that shot in the feet. 1:10 to go in the second penalty. Chicago going to bring this one in. Donato banking it around. Toronto tried to go off the glass. Not enough muscle. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Gets knocked down in front again. Toronto going to intercept. Duar going to play this one off the boards. Connor Duar going to take this one. He takes a bump by Hall, but he keeps going. Now he's going to peel off. And he throws a hit. That was a little bit of a trip. He stuck the leg out. Connor Duar got away with one there. Bedard coming in. Toronto's going to pick the pocket. Nice move by Lorentz, and he's going to play it back. The Leafs try and clear it down, but they give it right to Taylor Hall. So Taylor Hall was making a move, and Connor Duar came up to hit him, but he stuck out the leg and the hip. It was kind of an awkward thing, and he takes Taylor Hall down. I think Connor Duar got away with one there. Here comes Dickinson, going to bring this one in. Dropping it back to the line for Vlasic. Vlasic with the shot. Stolarz makes the save. Toronto picks up the rebound. They're going to go off the boards and down the ice, and that's going to do it. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. This one is done. We are now 5-on-5 even strength as the Hawks bringing this one into the Toronto zone. It's tipped out again. Nope, they keep it in. Here's a shot. That one's going to go high and wide. Good job, Leafs, on the penalty kill. Their penalty killing is awesome right now. Marner going to pick it up, run it to the red line. He's going to throw this one into the zone. Back around, Kaiser going to take a bump. Marner to Matthews. Matthews walking out, trying to tuck it in short side. Can't do it. Nylander can't get there. Leafs are buzzing right now. They're moving around. This is going to be, nope, it's not. I thought they were going to hold it in, but the Hawks were able to get this one out. If you're just coming in, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Make sure you're tapping that thumbs up and hitting that subscribe as well. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can, how close to 50 can we get? Bringing it in, pass out in front. Here's a shot, nice save. Rebound. They try to bank it off Stolarz, and they miss. And Toronto holding it out. They're going to carry this one to the red line and dump it in. Benoit going to go off. Holy moly, Chicago coming close. Hawks doing a great job. They got 5 shots in this period to only 1 by the Maple Leafs. This down in the corner, Ekman Larson going to throw it around the boards. Toronto going to get this one out. The Hawks going to back it up to their own line. Taking a look, here they come. Allen going to dump this one in. Stolarz going to come out to play it around behind to Tanev. Tanev going to bump it up. Look out, Toronto. Nifty moves right in front of their own net. Nick Robertson, that was huge. Couple little dangles. Lorentz trying to play this ahead. Toronto can't control. Teravainen getting it ahead. Here comes Pat Maroon. Maroon going to carry this into the Leaf line. He's going to get hit here by Myers. Banking it off the boards. Nope, Chicago holds it in again. Nice move. Kaiser coming through. 44 on 44. Riley goes into him. Hawks throwing it back to the line. They keep this one in. Sending it down low in the corner. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. And this puck is going to go up and out of play with 12:13 to go. Are they going to take a commercial break? Yes, they are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce our first finalists in the $100 gift card giveaway. And unfortunately, this first finalist did have to bow out early tonight. He wasn't feeling well. But Ulysses the White, congratulations. You are our first finalist. Our first finalist. here in this contest. So Ulysses, congratulations. You are the first finalist. Hopefully, maybe you're still listening along. And I know this first half of the period went real long. So we're going to announce our second finalist. I know, let me scroll back through the chat. Let me make sure this person, I don't know if this person is still here. Saw them earlier. Do we want to? Maybe we'll wait. All right, let's announce a different finalist just in case we see the name pop back in. Let's go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Congratulations to Beverly. Congratulations. Your name came up as a finalist. Your name was a finalist, so you are the second finalist. So we got Ulysses and Beverly, the two finalists right now. And I will do at the next commercial break, we'll announce the next ones. So Beverly and Ulysses, congratulations. You move to the final round. We will see what will be. So they're just coming back from the commercial break, and then we're going to get this one going. Oh, I can't wait. I always get so excited when we do giveaways. I get so excited. All right, back from commercial break. Let's play some hockey. Let's get her going. Come on, Leafs. Keep up the good work. Off the draw, this coming around. They give it away. Chicago walking out. Backhand short their far side. That one goes wide. Toronto trying to clear. They can't. Cross ice for Bedard. His shot is tipped. Tanev broke his stick. Tanev with no stick. Back to Bedard. Passing it across. Here's a shot. That one is blocked in front. I don't know if that hit Hall or Tanev. And finally, Toronto going to bring this one up. Here comes Tavares. Tavares digging through the middle. He gets taken down. And the Hawks going to clear this one to the red line. Hall. Timmins can't take it away from him. He goes cross to Bedard. Bedard sidesteps a hit. Oh, nice little move there by Bedard. Bertuzzi trying to get up on Benoit. Puck is bouncing all over the place. Marner gets tripped up. No call there. Wow. Wow. Can't believe they got away with that one. This in the corner. Chicago going to play this one up. Here comes Marner. Marner throws a hit and almost goes through the Chicago door. The door at the Chicago bench was open. Marner didn't get all of his hit and almost flew through the door. Nyes trying to get this one. Chicago's found another gear. They're really moving here. Puck goes over the head of Nyes. He can't control it. This comes to the side. Willie Nylander. He's going to play this one back. Timmins throwing it up. Can't hit the pass, and that's going to be an icing. So this is coming all the way back down to the Leaf zone. Back and forth, end-to-end action. Real exciting. All right, we are 4 subscribers away from 2540. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let's see, let's see how close to 50 we can get tonight. But we need 4 to get to 40. Daryl, Austin Matthews was your goal scorer tonight. Austin Matthews picked up the goal for Toronto.
It never looks like he's trying too hard, does it, Shane?
It's so impressive. And
so let's go. Drop this puck.
How strong he is on the puck as well.
He's sturdy. Out to center.
Off the draw, this one coming out. Again, thank you for watching on all social media platforms. We appreciate it. Make sure you like and follow along. Here comes Nylander. Nylander coming through. That is a great question, Victor. A great question. Here comes Toronto. Matty Nyes dropping this off for Nylander. Willie going to spin around. He's going to now play this around back. Trying to reach for it was Nyes. He couldn't. Picked up by Martinez, and he sends us out of the zone. Toronto looking to bring this one back around. Here they come. All right, I see some wave hands going. Does that mean we're getting our virtual wave going? All you got to do is find those wave hands and put them in the air. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get those wave hands going. Hiker Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. It's the love of the business of sport. This coming around. There go. The hands are coming in. The wave going around. Chicago has it in their zone. They're going to clear this out. Toronto has it in the neutral zone. Yes, Wayne, Alex Nylander is playing tonight. And he has this puck right now. Cutting through the zone, Alex Nylander going to dump this one in. Coming around behind the boards. Cut off here by Grabinkin. Alex Nylander going to steal it away. Gets it over to Grabinkin. Grabinkin going to come around. He passes it out to Timmins. Timmins wasn't in a good shooting spot. Timmins now has it knocked off his stick. And they bring it out. Here comes the Hawks. Foligno in over the zone. Little drop pass. Nice little deke move. Cutting towards the net. They jam play. Stolarz in the butterfly keeps those pads down. Mikheyev's helmet comes off. He's got to head to the bench. And the Leafs dodge a bullet there. That's going to be an icing call with 9:01 to go as Ilya Mikheyev with some nifty moves as he kind of walks right around Connor Timmins. Timmins has been beat badly a couple times here today. But Mikheyev with a nice move. Foligno right there. But Stolarz using that butterfly, using those power slides to keep moving across, keeping those legs planted firm. Wow. Dawson, we announced the first two finalists. Here's a shot, going for the shot pass again. Another shot, Stolarz makes the save. Kicking it free in front. And Bertuzzi sending it to the line, and they can't hold it in. This comes out all the way down the ice. The Chicago goaltender coming out and hits the Maple Leaf. They're shooting at the empty net. Oh, and he gets back in time. Oh, my goodness. Lorentz couldn't pull the trigger. Robertson has it taken away. Lorentz, the goaltender cleared it. It hit Lorentz in the pad, and it didn't go in, and he fought for that puck. But by the time the Leafs could pull a shot off, Soderblom was back between the pipes. Wow, Antonio, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's Tavares sitting it around behind that net. Here's a pass up. Trying to work it through. Stuck at the red line. Now the Leafs dumping it. Comes off the boards. Chicago tender going to put it back in the corner. Right out in the slot, Tavares. He's going to turn around, sending it towards the net. He scores! John Tavares! John Tavares finds a way. Yeah, that was awesome. Holy moly, John Tavares, what a nifty move. He had his back to the net, nowhere to go. He cuts one way, then cuts the other way, throws it to the net. I think this went off Vlasic's stick, maybe off Murphy as well. Was it a double dinger? Because this changed direction and it went up. It definitely went off Vlasic's stick and in. John Tavares gets the goal, and that's huge. What a season John Tavares is having. Yeah, Victor, as long as it crosses the line, Toronto's been on the opposite end of a lot of those lucky goals, so it's nice to see they're finally getting some bounces. That's right, Kathleen, both captains getting it done. This coming across, here's a big shot, and that one's going to get knocked down. Back in the corner, big rip there. Trying to dig this one free. Comes to the line to Teravainen. Teravainen on the move. Up over the line. Myers coming in. What would I pay John Tavares? That's the million-dollar question. I do not know. I mean, the way he's playing, big shot. I mean, he still almost had 30 goals last year, and he's on a great pace this year. Here's Matthews with another shot right on and a great save. I mean, if he would take 5 or 6, I would pay him 5 or 6. Problem is, I don't know if he would take that little, right? He's still putting points up on the board, which is phenomenal. All right, commercial break. Time to announce the next 2 finalists. The next 2, it's going to be, let's go. Let me scroll back. I always like to see if these people are still here with us, but I know it's getting late for one of them. I know it's getting late, so we'll see if he's still here. Richard Cochran. Richard, you have come up as a finalist. Richard, if you're still here, congratulations. You are a finalist for the gift card. Congratulations. And Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Rich Mayo. Rich, you are also our fourth finalist. So, Rich Mayo, if you are still here, congratulations. You are finalists. Two Richards here in the finals. Rich Mayo and Richard Cochran. There you go, Richard. You are in the running. I know it's up late, and I appreciate you sticking with us. So, congratulations on having the computer pick your name as a finalist. So, our four finalists right now, with still one more to announce. We got Rich Mayo, Richard Cochran, Ulysses the White, and Beverly are four finalists. We have one more to announce. One more to announce. And I haven't seen this person's name in a little while because I think I know why, but that's okay. Jeff, what's going on? Welcome. And that's right. Hockey Sticks coming around. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. 2 subs away from hitting 2540. Thank you all so much. So we're celebrating 25K here on YouTube. And of course, we're up. I don't even remember where we are on Facebook. I think, are we up over 5K followers on Facebook? Celebrations all around. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you on all platforms. They're coming back from commercial break. John Tavares gets his goal unassisted. They have it listed as right now, but that was a big one. Yes, Richard, that is okay. We'll make it work if it wins for you, my friend. We'll make it work. This coming around down behind the net. And we'll have more giveaways to come. This coming to the line. Hawk's going to work this one through. Teresa, what's going on? Welcome in. 3 times 5 for JJ. Yeah, Woody's way. I would be all over that. I think that's great. I think it's a phenomenal deal if he'd sign it. This coming across. Back to the line to Toronto. Gets it out. Matthews giving chase. Chicago bringing it right around. We got one more finalist to announce. And then we'll announce the winner in the middle of the third period. This getting flipped, coming around. Here's Benoit going to play this one off the boards. This coming all the way down the ice. No icing. It's waved off at the last moment. Wednesday, Predators, Maple Leafs, 7 o'clock game time. We'll be here. I hope you'll all come back and join us for that one. Even if you can watch the game, we'd love for you to come in the chat and hang out with us. This coming to the line, going to be chipped out. Toronto trying to play it down. Chicago slowing it down. Smith wrapping it around the boards. McKayev trying to get there. And this coming to the Leafs zone. No icing call. Riley back. Dickinson on him. Lorentz, he's working in there with Riley. McKayev back in there. Foligno to McKayev. McKayev going to walk out, doing a nice job getting away from Lorentz. McKayev going back around behind the net. He's going to pass it to the point. Classic playing it over. Here's a long shot. Gets knocked down in front. Myers trying to pick it up. He can't. It's going to go to the line. Minton back to Myers. Coming around behind the net to Riley. Riley going to play this one. What are you doing to prepare for the 1,000 games the Leafs have this time? Yeah, Phil, they have a lot. That's for sure. That's for sure. This coming back up to Bedard. Bedard walking in. He goes cross ice. Here's Bertuzzi with a shot. That one's going to go high. 5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Well, it can't be me. I've used my luck with this year's hockey tickets. Yeah, that was quite the win. Quite the win. Down in the corner. We've given away some pretty darn good prizes, if I don't say so myself. The Predators, do you mean the hockey team and not the movie Aliens? Yes, Richard. The hockey team. Here's a shot right on. If it was the movie Predators, that would be pretty cool. I don't think they can skate, though. Chicago putting this one down low. Bertuzzi coming in, banging and crashing. Chicago back to the point. Splits the D, and it comes out. They're going to have to back this one up. Hawks trying to regroup. Kaiser going to move this around. Here comes the Toronto forecheck. They intercept. They take it off his skate. Matty Nyes took it off his skate. 2-on-1. Teravainen feeding it across. Can't get it to Khrushchev. Back around to Teravainen. Teravainen to the line. Kaiser putting this one across. Cycling it around. Intercepted by Benoit. Benoit playing it over to Alex Nylander. Alex Nylander, his stick got tied up. He goes down. Chicago can't get a proper shot off. Matthews to Alex Nylander. He swings it around behind the net. And there's another trip. The Leaf player goes down. Chicago walking right out in front. Where's the official? Like, are you going to call anything? Unless they're wearing a blue shirt. Here they come again. Chicago on the move. Back to the line. Here's a shot. It's knocked down. Going into the corner is Benoit. Benoit and Donato fighting for it. Toronto comes away with it. They're going to pick this one up and flip this out. They're going to go change it up. Chicago coming right back. Here's a pass ahead with speed. Walking in. A nice move. What a save. You've got to be kidding me. Lights out, Stolarz. Another shot and another save. Wow. Stolarz is on fire. This is awesome. That it is. All right, with just a couple minutes to go, our final contestant going for the card is B. Disney. Congratulations, B. Disney. So our finalists, in no particular order, B. Disney, Richard Cochran, Rich Mayo, Ulysses the White, and Beverly. Congratulations to the 5 finalists. We're going to announce which one of you win a $100 gift card at the, we'll do it in the middle of the third period. Travis, what's going on? Nice to see the boys are out there flying. Travis, they are really moving. We talked earlier about speed. Speed is important. They are using speed and they are flying. They are looking real good. Real good. Which is awesome. Love it. Jonathan, I wonder if B happens to be with our partner channel right now. If you wouldn't mind popping in and just doing a quick check if B is there and just let B know just in case. But yeah, congratulations to all of our finalists. We appreciate it. Teresa, we are giving away a $100 Amazon gift card to one lucky subscriber. So $100 Amazon gift card. It could be used for anything Amazon carries. You need a new phone charger, you need a new stand, you need a new hat, you need some hair products. Anything Amazon sells, you can find, and you can use this gift card on it. So congrats to all the finalists. We'll have more giveaways to come as the season goes along. We've given away hockey tickets. We've given away a jersey. We've given away a smaller amount of gift cards. We've given away merch. Lots to come here on the channel. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. There it is, 2540. Next stop on to 2550. Thank you to all new subscribers. This one is being dumped in, coming around behind. Holmberg going to cut it off. Haven't seen Holmberg getting involved much here in this period. Just coming around behind, taken away by Bedard. He's going to flip this one out of the zone. Beatles fan 101, thank you for that subscribe. Welcome in. Man, Beatles are pretty darn good. This down around in the corner. Holmberg trying to cycle it through. Here comes Chicago. Chicago playing it over. They're walking in, but they come in offside. Offside. Stolarz, boy oh boy, has he been rock solid tonight. Stolarz has been phenomenal, just doing everything well. He's tracking the puck. He's given up some rebounds, but not huge. He's covering the low shots well, using his butterfly well, using his splits well. Great flexibility. His glove in that reach, getting up there. He's doing an absolutely phenomenal job. So Stolarz is really showing his worth. What a great deal the Leafs got for him.
It's just something else, but it does allow you, Shane, as a defenseman, you settle down.
And he has a darn cool shiny helmet too. Wisconsin, what's going on? Welcome in. This is coming around. Chicago with the puck. Gonna play this through the neutral zone. It's picked up by Myers. He's gonna dump this one in the corner. Leafs setting it up. Pass back to Myers, but he had to go backhand, and it actually came out of the zone. They're gonna hammer this one right back in. Toronto trying to hold it in at the line. Looks like they do temporarily. Now it's picked up and brought out by the Hawks. Hawks kind of got stood up at the Leafs line. Now they bring it in, sending it around, trying to set this one up, putting it in down deep, around behind the net. Chicago, nifty little move. They lose the puck. Morgan Riley can't get up on it. And here come the Hawks again. And again, Toronto able to take it away. Nice job here by Alex Nylander defensively. He's going to come out. They're going to switch it up. Hawks pick up the puck. They're going to bring this out. Pat Maroon is going to throw it down in the corner. Myers watching him. Riley sending it around. Myers picking it up. We got 1:20 to go here on the clock. 1:20 to go in period number 2. Gonna roll in right on net. Now here they come. Teresa coming in with the rookie membership. Teresa, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Here's a shot that gets knocked down and blocked. This around down in the corner. Getting held up there. Last minute of play in this period. Toronto trying to get it out of their own zone. Chicago looking to get one on the board before this minute is done. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Coming along, trying to get it out was Nylander. He can't. Foligno behind the net. Foligno dragging it across, trying to bring this one through. Stick taps in for the membership by Teresa. This comes up and all the way down. It's going to be an icing call with 24.1 seconds to go on the clock. Welcome in, everybody, as you're coming in. Thank you so much for being here. My goodness, what a game. The Leafs are playing hard. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, for watching as well. We appreciate you. Let's go. Make sure you do give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the socials, even TikTok. We're there. Samuel B12 will find us. We are the Samuel B12 experience. So face off coming up in the Leaf zone.
Austin Matthews will draw back.
Teresa, I'll have to get a special Instagram for you. That's just all hair pics. This coming around. Here's Tanev. Tanev going to flip it up, playing it down the ice. Chicago going to turn it around. They got 7 seconds to go. Trying to come in. Matthews going to intercept. He's going to pass it up. Toronto with a chance. 2 seconds to go. And they're not going to get a shot off as Nyes passed it away. And Nylander bobbled it. B. Disney, welcome in. Congratulations, B. Disney. You are one of the finalists for the $100 Amazon gift card, which we're going to announce coming up in the next period. Let's go and break this all down. Lots to talk about here. Let's go. Here's actually my natural color for once. It's hard to tell in that that little thumbnail. It's hard to tell. The blue really stood out. Oh, but that's funny. Brian, what's going on? My good bud was a goalie with the Leafs 2 seasons. No way, Brian. Who? It's you can name drop. That's okay. Who's your good buddy? Back check, forecheck, paycheck. Absolutely. Rick, was that not one of the best interviews? One of the best I've ever heard. Suplex City, what's going on? Glad to see the Leafs are winning again. I love this new team. They are playing so well. Mark LaForest. Yes, Brian, I remember Mark LaForest. Was that I remember at the hockey card. Mark LaForest had if I'm remembering this correctly, had one of the oddest hockey cards because the picture was him like reaching up in the air with the stick. I'm guessing he was trying to bat it down or whatever the situation was. But I remember the LaForest hockey card had the arm way up in the air, and I always thought that was so unique. That's very cool, fellow Deadhead. That's awesome. Leafs may be winning, but the Hawks are outworking. Yes, Scott, the Hawks had a much better period. Let's break it all down for you. When we take a look, 16 shots for the Leafs, 21 for Chicago. Chicago won that period 11-7. Oh, they just took one away. Make that 10-7 in terms of shots on net. 27 hits for Toronto, 15 for Chicago. So Toronto's still out hitting them in that regard. Faceoffs, Toronto's doing a great job in the faceoff circle. 17 faceoffs won for the Maple Leafs. It becomes about 63% the Leafs are in the faceoff circle, which is about 10 points above their second place in the league average for faceoff wins. 0 for 3 on the power play goes Chicago. Toronto 0 for 1. Their penalty kill, the Leafs penalty kill, has been very, very solid here tonight. When a lots of dead shot. That's cool. Brian, did you guys, now I have to ask, because I'm always curious whether it's the dead, whether it's Dave Matthews, whether it's Fish. Did you guys drive? Did you guys do the driving tour, or did you fly from city to city? What was your mode of transportation back then when you were traveling around? Because I'm always curious how people do it. Some people do the trek. They get in the van. They drive it out, which is awesome. Some people just fly. You drove. See, that's the way, right? That's the way you got to do it. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Giveaways. Toronto struggling in the giveaway department right now. 11 giveaways compared to the 9 for Chicago. 7 takeaways, though. That's a good number. It offsets some of those giveaways. 3 for Chicago and 12 block shots for Toronto. 4 for Chicago. And his customized van. No way. Brian, this is like straight out of a movie. That's awesome. What did he have? What was so custom in the van? That's so cool. I've so many visions in my head right now. That is absolutely awesome. So those are the stats. Your goal scorers, by the way, the first period, it was Austin Matthews. 6 goals for Matthews now. Nylander and Ekman-Larsson picking up the assist there. John Tavares got the goal in the second period. 11 goals now for him on the season. Marner and Holmberg picking up points there. So again, Marner, Tavares, Nylander all picking up points tonight. That is huge. Real big for them to start getting some points. But Toronto was being outworked there a little bit. A lot more shots. Stolarz had to make some big saves. When you say 11 shots, you're like, how many of those are real difficult, probable goal scoring opportunities? Well, a lot of those were. Stolarz had to be absolutely solid in net tonight, and he's doing a great job holding down the fort. An excellent job by Stolarz. Toronto needs to bring up the intensity. Again, they haven't played a full 60 minutes. Well, I guess a full 40 minutes here, if you will. They've kind of shut down a little bit. So they got to pick it back up. They had their rest. They had their break in period number 2. Now they got to pick it back up and defend this lead. The other games going on right now, the Devils are absolutely laying the smackdown on the Rangers 5-1. The Rangers have been finding themselves in a weird situation, a little bit of a slide. Their game has not been as good over the last little while. But boy, the Devils just bringing it 5 goals. Let me see. Is Shesterkin playing here? Did he let in all these goals? It is Shesterkin. Wow, 5 goals on 25 shots. It's Shesterkin who wants like 12 million plus. Wow, he's giving up a lot of goals. Bedard, of course, ladder to get up on top, of course. Oh, very cool. That is so cool. Love the van stories. So the other game, Stars in the Utah Hockey Club, they are tied at 0s. Oh, we got an interview with Brad Treeliving going on here. Let's bring this in.
How good he is.
See what Brad Treeliving has to say.
On both sides of the puck, and so it's great to have him back.
And you have some really good options in your goaltending right now. And right now, Anthony Stolarz is in net. You were able to acquire him. How are you feeling about his game specifically?
Well, Anthony's come in. If you look at, obviously he won a cup last year with Florida, and such a great year that they had last year. And you've got Bobrovsky there. But if you look at the year that Anthony had there, he had a great year with Florida. We thought he could come in here. We really like what Joseph Wall's all about. He's a young goaltender, still sort of still finding his way in the NHL, and we thought there's a chance to putting them together that, in the aggregate we could get good goaltending. But he's come in and done everything we could have hoped for and more. Big body, athletic, and has really fit in with our team. Just a wonderful guy, great teammate, and but the puck's hitting him a lot, so it's been good to see.
You've resisted, Brad, in terms of like a major shakeup. People look at the core four,
Brad
it's still
Tree
there.
Living we're listening
How
to?
validating is it seeing how well they played so far this year?
Well, I know everybody talks about lots of stuff, but it's so hard to acquire top-end talent in this league. It's the hardest thing to do, and all four of those guys are, they're great players. They love playing in Toronto. Again, the thing that I don't think gets talked enough about, great offensive players, but they're, as I said, with Austin, one of the best two-way players in the game. You saw Mitch a year ago was up for the was up for a Selke. John Tavares, great two-way player, and Willie is dynamic. So the ability and the difficulty to acquire top talent is hard. So we're fortunate and lucky to have those four.
And you've acquired the top talent, especially in the forward position in that core. But
Thank you,
on the
Laurie.
back end for the D, you have Chris Tanev, who you were with in Calgary and you wanted here for the Toronto Maple Leafs. How do you think he's been doing?
Oh, he's done everything I knew he would do. He's just, to me, he's an elite defensive player. You can match him up against the best offensive players on the other side. Fearless player. Everybody knows about his shot blocking on the power play, but again, he doesn't get enough credit for how he can move a puck. He helps you break out of your zone, and just an elite teammate. Just a wonderful guy, great teammate. Does anything that's asked of him, and does anything that's needed to win. And he's one of those guys. There's guys that are good players, and there's guys that help you win, and he's a guy that makes you win. So glad that he was able to come join us.
The question I have to ask as we wrap up, Brad, what do you like in your pizza?
What's that?
What do you like in your pizza?
I get hell all the time. I like pineapple. Everybody says
Wow.
it's gotta have pineapple.
For those who don't know, Dad Jim, co-owner of Boston Pizza. So you knew it all from, literally pepperoni slicer, cheese grater, dishwasher, pineapple on the
Don't
pizza.
do much delivering of the pizza.
Brad Treleving.
All right, that's Brad Tree Living. What a terrible question to finish the interview about pizza. But Brad Tree Living likes pineapple on his pizza. Interesting, he's super happy with Tanev. You heard him say Tanev is doing everything he knew he could do, why he wanted him to come here. And it's hard to disagree with that. If we take a look in today's game, right now, Tanev, he hasn't done anything. No shots. He's got one block, but he's played 13 minutes of hockey, and he's been pretty solid. Benoit is leading all D tonight with just over 15 minutes. He's got a shot, a block, a hit, and 2 giveaways. Morgan Riley in 13:40. He's a +2 tonight. He's got 1 block, 2 hits, and 2 giveaways. Ekman Larson, who usually plays more, but he's up at 12.5 minutes here today. He's got 2 hits. Timmins, 12:14. He's got 3 blocks tonight, and Philip Myers has played 11.5. He's had 2 shots, 1 block, 7 hits. That's what Myers brings when he comes in. 7 hits. Dan, yes, of course, Robertson, it was a nice goal. It was a great shot. He needs to get that going. And that primal yell from Nick Robertson in the last game was outstanding. Ben, not me. I'm not a pineapple guy. I don't do pineapple anywhere. On or off pizza. Even if you go to the Brazilian steakhouses and they bring around the fried pineapple, nope, not for me. I don't do any of that. Okay, time to fire Brad. Nobody should ever put pineapple on pizza. This is after the bell with Mike. Oh, gotcha. Had to change channel name for branding. I hear you. Mike, I know you had mentioned about doing something together. Did you send me a note? I didn't see anything come through my email, and I wanted to ask just in case you sent something and it got blocked. But if you're still down, if you want to do something, shoot me a note. Absolutely, or send me a note on IG, email, or through the website. It's all good. That shout, the shout, it was awesome. Let's see. Not even on ham. Nope, not pineapple ever. You know what? I don't know what it is. It's the taste, the texture, all of the above, just not for me. But I do weird things on pizza too. I love green olives on my pizza. Pepperoni, green olives, some grilled chicken. For me, that's the best. I could eat green olives on chicken all the time. Um, was it California Pizza Kitchen? I think it was California Pizza Kitchen a long time ago. Or maybe it was Mama's Pizza. I can't remember. You used to get thin potato slices on your pizza. That was epic. Thin potato slices was so good. I haven't yet. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's it. There you go, Victor. That's right. Feta cheese, green olives, chicken, and onions. See, Kathleen, for me, I would do that. Just hold the feta cheese. Ground beef and mushroom. That's a good combination. Regular uncooked. Nope. No pineapple. What about green eggs and ham? Dan. Nope. Points with lips. What's going on? When Toronto wins the cup, we'll all be eating pineapple. I'll tell you what. If Toronto wins the cup, I will get somebody to get me a slice of pizza, a Hawaiian pizza with pineapple, and I will eat that. I'm so overly against pineapple altogether, let alone on pizza. If the Maple Leafs win the cup, I would get a Hawaiian pizza and I would have a slice of that. Ugh, just thinking about it makes me sick. 20 years in Greece. Feta is cheddar now. Oh yeah, Kathleen, I can see that for sure. But yeah, for me, it's the green olives. I put green olives on everything. The best. So good. But I love, remember, for those of you that know pizza, because I know there's a lot of folks from the States here and there is no pizza. Pizza, their barbecue sauce, you do the barbecue sauce instead of the tomato sauce. So there you go. Suplat Mike is in. If the Leafs win, we're having a pineapple pizza party. Tanner, what's going on? Extra pineapples. Oh no. Oh yeah, Teresa, green olives are the best. So good. I could eat those all day. Now the question, do you go with the full olives that have the pits in the middle? Or do you go for the ones with, I don't even know what it is, the little the red stuff inside, or just the sliced olives? I love all of the above. I could eat olives all day long. Oh, Mr. Buck, not for me. Not for me. Pimento, thank you, Teresa. That's right. Yeah, it's good. Sliced is good too. Oh, you make a little pizza bagel. You slice your bagel. You put on some pizza sauce with some green olives, sliced green olives, cheese. Put it in your oven and put, oh my gosh, pizza bagels, phenomenal, so good. Might make a push for Zadorov. I don't think so, Travis. I don't think so. I don't think we need him. I'm happy with our defensive core the way it is. And if Myers ends up, like, obviously when McCabe comes back, McCabe slots in. But if Myers can keep playing like this, I would kind of rotate Myers in Timmins because Myers is playing a good game. You know, lots of hits, big physical D-man. Love him. I like them all. Have you tried the one stuffed with grails or jalapeno? No, I have not. I have not tried that. Interesting. Best mom hack ever is pizza bagels. I could eat pizza bagels every day. It's so good. Beef and onion on pizza. So yes, Andy and Owen, welcome in. Welcome in. I gotta go easy on the garlic. I'm also a big fan of the panzerotti. Right? Roll that stuff up, the little panzo. Oh my gosh, so good. You guys are making me so pizza hungry. I might have to do pizza for lunch tomorrow. Run out and grab a slice or two. You will not be eating pineapple on pizza for quite some time. Thanks, Brian. Oh goodness, that's funny. Pineapple basically starts to dissolve you. Jeff, that was the thing. That was the joke going around our household for a while. Is, you know, you could eat whatever you wanted. It didn't matter. And then just have some pineapple after it. It'll take care of it. WBH, what's going on? Welcome in. Leftover Korean barbecue on pizza. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. May as well put Shanny as GM. Could you imagine if there ever comes a time when Tree Living is relieved of his duties, and the press conference that says we've moved on, and the media, they're looking for rationale, and they say, well, we were hoping over 3 years we would be at this level, and we're just not, and yada yada yada. And he likes pineapple on pizza. That would be so funny if it comes up in an interview. Peace out. Let's see. Google Forest for Sean. Oh, that's awesome. Brian, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will check it out. Now, as we get ready to go to the third period, yes, Mike, I am in Ontario, in and around the GTA area. If you are hanging out with us, make sure your live button is red. Make sure your live button is red, so that way you don't fall too far behind and you can still get right into the action. SpongeBob's house is safe around Sam. That's for sure. SpongeBob's safe. Fred, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, we're getting set for period number 3 is coming up. Why do we always end up talking about food? How does that always happen? So good. All right, let's get ready. Get back to the game screen. Period number 3 is coming up momentarily, and we're going to be seeing, can the Leafs hang on to this one? Can they get it going? Of course, we'll have the announcement of our $100 gift card winner coming up this period as well. And let's see what the Leafs can do. Guy, what's up? Let's go Blackhawks. This game is far from over. Let's see, can the Leafs hang on, or are the Hawks going to find their way back at it? Also, if you're just coming in, if you have not hit that like button already, give that like a click. And if you haven't subscribed, it's free. Hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to hang out with us all season long. We are 10 subscribers away from 2550. Let's see if we can get there. Help us find 10 subscribers. All right, game on. Third period in action. Let's go.
Chicago had a spirited second period, to their credit.
This is going to be dumped down into the lead zone. Chicago trying to get back to get it. They do. Taking a look around, there's a little bit of a trip. Toronto got away with one there. You got to believe the next penalty is going to be on Chicago. Leafs are taking a couple in a row. This coming around. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Monty, what's going on? Just give up on Hakanpää, just play Myers. Yeah, Hakanpää back on the IR with that bum knee. I agree. Let's get Myers in here.
When they're at their best, guys, it's because they
Here come the Hawks through the neutral zone into the Leaf zone. Going to dump this one off at the blue line. Foligno going to cycle it around. Down low, Dickinson putting it around behind to Mikheyev. Ilya Mikheyev behind the net. He's being worked over here by Holmberg. Mikheyev still with it. Still with it. Moves Holmberg's stick away. Sending it around down low. Down below. Timmins trying to get there. Foligno with it. Tied up at the side of the net. Stolarz going to pick it up, and he's going to freeze this one. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome in. He's going to freeze it, and we're going to get a face-off in the Leaf zone. Good job by Stolarz. I mean, we talk about this every single game. It's been so long since we felt so comfortable with our goaltenders. They're doing such an awesome job. Ekman Larson bringing this around. Todd going with the meat lovers. Loaded up.
Shoot in and back of
down in the corner. This one trying to kick it out to Marner. He couldn't get it. Back in the neutral zone. Tanev going to pass this one up. Marner going cross ice to Ekman Larson. Excuse me, that wasn't Marner. Ekman Larson dumping it in. It was Holmberg. Holmberg, he's getting pressed into the corner, taken away by Bedard. Now Holmberg up on Bedard. Tavares in there as well. Taylor Hall coming to help out. Comes around to Vlasic. Going to send it around Marner. He's going to cycle it around. Ekman Larson putting it through. Marner deflecting it. And this comes out over the line. Chicago racing up on it. Toronto was short to get there. Now Chicago puts it in deep. They're going to change it up. Over to Ekman Larson. Let's go. Let's flood this chat. Let's get the Go Leafs Go going. Let's pump it up. If you're a Hawks fan, I guess it's okay that you say Go Hawks Go. But let's see it. Go Leafs Go. Fire it up. This in the corner. Coming around. And again, thank you for watching over on Facebook as well. This coming out. Chicago in over the line. Teravainen passing it through the middle. Hitting a skate, getting kicked over to the corner. Kurashev in control. Down around behind the Leaf net. Chicago still digging it up in front. Side of the net. Donato, he goes upstairs. Little shoulder save there by Stolarz. This comes back to the line. Finally, Toronto intercepts. They're going to play this one up. Look out, a little drop pass from Nyes to Matthews. He couldn't get it. Now Matthews has to play this one down.
He just works for everything he gets.
Chicago setting it up. This top line for Toronto. Heading to the bench. Both teams, in fact, making changes. And here comes Chicago. They turn it over. It's going to roll just past the net. Myers going in the corner. Riley there as well. This coming over to Alex Nylander. He's going to shuffle it back over to Riley, banking it off the boards. Here's a long pass. Chicago going to hold this one in, playing it back to the line. Here come the Hawks. Long shot. Great save. Rebound is there. Toronto can't clear. Here's Chicago setting it up. A lot of bodies in front, going for deflection. Oh, what a save, but it's in. Chicago scores.
Lucas Reichel.
Chicago finds a way finally, and they put this one in the net. Oh my goodness gracious.
He just continues to put pucks in
what a disaster. Toronto struggling in their own zone, moving it around. They can't get this puck out. Reichel going to put this one in. Here we go. Chicago says, don't call it a comeback. Reichel gets the goal.
That thing just barely trickled in as well, Shane. It was one of those plays that it looked like Stolarz made a miraculous
that way.
save.
Stolarz made a great stop initially, but just trickles in over the line.
Needed to clean it up before, Shane. The Leafs certainly need to do it now.
Here's a long pass. This is going to deflect into the Leaf zone. That's going to be an icing call. Benoit back to pick it up. Reichel's third goal. What happens? You saw Toronto just couldn't get it out. Chicago kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Oh, Maroon started this. The shot came in. A lot of traffic in front, bodies falling everywhere. And the puck just came. Stolarz made the first save, and it kind of hit him and just rolled up his pad into the net. Oh, goodness. We tried so hard to get them going. Here they come again. Toronto puts it in. Fraser Minten. And that's how you respond. 20 seconds between goals. And Toronto, Fraser Minten puts it in. Yes, there we go. Minten behind the net, sends it to the line. The shot came off the boards and it rebounded right to Minten, who shoots it right away. Makes no mistake. A friendly bounce off the boards. And that's a heads-up play. Goes upstairs and puts it in. Minten. There you go. His second of the campaign. Fraser Minten. Wow. What a response. Restores that two-goal lead for Toronto. That's so good. So proud of him. Fraser Minten playing really nicely. Tavares getting waved out of the draw. Holmberg going to come in to take this one now. That's right. Yes, sir. That's right, Todd.
Nothing but praise, and you said there's more as well. We want to see him get a little bit hungrier.
Let's go.
He's better than
Chicago going to win this draw. Bring it back. Good response. Let's see if Chicago can take it up another notch, or if the Leafs keep pressing. Back in the Hawks zone. Around behind the net. Bertuzzi, long pass behind Bedard. Bedard got to turn around and pick it up. He's going to pass it back in his own end. Working this one through. Murphy sending it all the way down the ice. Tanev going in the corner. He kind of falls down there. Bedard can't get it. Toronto going to work it up near side. Marner flipping it all the way across. Down in the corner. And, oh, come on. Holmberg was there, but he blew the whistle on the icing before it crossed the red line. Don't like that. Don't like that. Minten's second NHL goal. Minting is, yeah, it's his second, that's for sure. And he's playing really, really good. So happy for him. Thank you for that, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. That means 8 subscribers away from 2550. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, you know what to do. Off the draw, around behind the Leaf net. They're going to play it up the boards. And Toronto going to tip this one out. Tavares getting it to Marner. Marner going to play this one down in the corner. It actually hit the Blackhawks player. Chicago going to bring it through the neutral zone. This is going to come out nice to Matthews. Matthews leaves the puck behind him. He's going to bounce this one back.
Just about 5 minutes gone.
Myers playing it up. Far side misses everybody. Chicago coming out. The netminder. Sonnenberg coming out to play this one around. Lorentz in here. Toronto trying to keep the foot on the gas. They want to show Chicago, no, you can't come into our house. Matthew Nyes battling in here. Comes to the side of the net now, swipe back around. Nyes getting it to Nylander. Willie trying to take a look, sending it to the line. Here's a blast. And that one gets blocked. Matthew Nyes is all tied up here. Nylander trying to bring it in front. Can't do it. Puck is bouncing. Willie taking it the other way. In front, Matthew's stick gets lifted. Here's Myers again. He's going to send it in front, and this one is grabbed and held. The ice, a little chippy here. The Raptors played in Toronto yesterday. Raptors actually won a game. I was lucky enough to be there in attendance. Posted on Instagram the Raptor, and it's on Facebook, a little reel of the opening of the Raptor games. If you've never seen what they do to announce the lineups and open it, check it out. It's pretty cool. All right, let's keep it going, Leafs. Keep the foot going.
Trying to make himself available and get a stick.
Uh-oh, what did Len say?
Interesting. He's watching video of Hyman. That's the type of player, type of goals.
Here we go. Chicago back with it. Can bring this one down and around.
His team to learn how to score hard offense, and those are exactly those type of
put it all the way in.
Scolars
out. He's going to put it around the glass. Knocked down here in the corner. Reichel doing a good job. Duar's going to take it away from him. They're going to pass it back. 14 minutes to go here in the third period. Connor Duar going to back this one in for Alex Nylander. Nylander cannot get there. This coming back to the line. They're going to play it across. It's knocked down by Minton again. And finally, Chicago sends it down the ice. Ekman Larson going back to pick it up. Eck, he's going to take a look. He is on the move. All right, thank you for that subscribe. 7 subs away now. This being dumped in. Back in the corner. Tanev there to pick it up. Tanev, he's going to carry it around. Banking it off the boards. Does it come out? Yes, it does. Chicago bringing it all the way back, going to set it up, going to move across. By the way, our next stream coming up Wednesday, the Leafs and the Preds.
Out of the way nicely. Now it's played along.
Brian, good to have you back. Thanks for finding us again. Well, make sure you hit that subscribe and set your notifications. Have those on. You'll never miss us.
Left to go in this third period. 20 seconds.
So they're going to go to commercial break. YouTube just did a major algorithm update, some new features, a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Unfortunately, the downside is some people's subscriptions were removed and some people's notifications were disengaged. So make sure you have it set. Make sure to double check it, because I hate when that happens. Some things, unfortunately, with technology, but glad to have you all with us. And this is a doozy of a hockey game. It is really, really good. These guys are playing hard. Leafs are hanging in. They're working it here in this period. 4 shots for Chicago, 2 for Toronto, but Toronto scored. Yep, that happened. See, Brian, isn't that the worst? The absolute worst when that happens. And then it kind of messes everything up. But glad you found us again. Glad to have you back here. Had the same problem. Yeah, right, Suplex? It's terrible. And unfortunately, we've reached out to YouTube about it in the past, and they just said it's unfortunate that sometimes channels get caught up in these sweeps and with the upgrades and things happen. And I'm like, that's great, but when you're trying to build a community and somebody gets wiped out, it sucks for them and for us. So I'm glad everyone was able to kind of find us again. Too bad, YouTube. We will watch. All right, Dallas. We will be one. But this is fun. This is great. I mean, we knew Toronto was going to come out. I'll be honest, I thought Toronto was going to have a bigger lead than they did at this point in the game. But hey, it's good hockey, and they're playing good all-around hockey. We're going to announce the winner at the first whistle after the 10-minute mark. So we have 13 minutes left in the period, 3 minutes until we announce the winner. Again, our finalists, B. Disney, Rich Mayo, Richard Cochran, Ulysses the White, and Beverly are finalists. So we will see who is going to come out on top. It's coming. Kathleen says it's coming. Willie needs it. He needs it. We want to see Nylander put another one in. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go Toronto.
As always, Andy.
Minton going to play this one up. Misses Steven Lorentz. Back around Chicago, flipping this one in. A little hip check thrown there by Riley on Dickinson. Chicago going to move it back to the line. Here's a blast. Wide of the net. Toronto doing a nice job putting this puck into the corner as the puck caroms almost to the front of the net. Toronto setting it up, bringing this one all the way back. Yeah, nice to see Minton score again for sure. He's a good kid. He's got some good hockey skills. Good to see him showing it. Raymond says, yes, I need it for my hockey pool. Here come the Hawks again. Hawks going to move this one up. Hall bringing this one in. Here's a shot right on. Stolar's taking it off the chest. This is going to bounce to the side. Murphy putting it across. Hawks working around the perimeter. Now cross ice. Bedard throwing it through. That misses. Is going to come all the way back. Tavares watching for the drop from Holmberg. Doesn't come. And the Hawks going to send this down the ice. Bertuzzi dropping it to Bedard, but they're offside. Offside is the call, but nice moves. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 18 likes away from 200 likes. 18 away from 200 likes. Make sure to tap that thumbs up for us. Let's go. 200 likes. Let's do it. Minton doing a real excellent job. Jennifer coming in with that subscribe. Jennifer, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. And that means we are 6 subscribers away from 2550. Just 6. This coming all the way down the ice. Back to pick it up is Tanev. Tanev coming around. Oh, and 3 people just like that said thanks, but I'm out.
Has 5 hits tonight on his line.
No, oh, excuse me, just one. Back in the corner. This coming around.
Matthews started the scoring.
Puck bouncing all over the place. Chicago trying to pick it up. It's Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi, he's going to carry this one in up and over the line. Bertuzzi skips over Benoit. Benoit coming to throw ahead. This back to the line. Knocked down and around. Bedard cycling around. Bedard taking a look, cutting through the middle. That nifty little flip pass where Bedard flips it up to hop around the defender. This coming, Benoit going to bring this up. He doesn't quite hit the red line, so he can't dump it all the way down. This in over the line, trying to take a look. Here comes Chicago, sending it in. Stolar's letting it go. Down around 4 points, 5 games. Yeah, Victor, I'd say that's pretty good. Chicago working it around. Cross ice pass, Martinez. Can they hold it in? They do. Comes down low. Riley trying to get in there. He's going to flip it along the boards. Having a tough time trying to pull this one out. Dan coming in with that subscribe. Dan, thank you so much. Welcome to the community. This coming around behind the net. Thank you all of our new subscribers. I know some folks have your settings to private, which is why not everybody gets the blue light. When your settings are on public, it picks it up and it shows the blue glow light when you subscribe. So just in case you were wondering why some people get it and some don't, it's all based off your settings. All right, here comes Toronto. Duar back over the line, trying to bring this one in. Getting some help there with Alex Nylander. This coming down in the corner. Again, thank you so much. We are 4 subs away. This is going to be flipped up, down in the corner. Murphy going to set it up, bring it around. All right, we're under 10 minutes. Next break, we're going to announce the grand prize winner. The moment we've been waiting for. Who is walking away with a $100 Amazon gift card? Again, in order to win, you do not need to be in the chat. Not like our usual giveaways where we do the in-chat giveaways. We have our finalists. Which one of these finalists will win? If they're not here, we will notify them.
Recaptured by Reichel, the goal scorer.
Here they come. Robertson trying to get this one out. It's bouncing around. Robertson tipping it around. Robertson trying to get in there. He's going to put the Chicago player Kaiser into the boards. Robertson gets now taken down. Thank you, Dave, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Welcome in. And we got a hand pass whistle. Nick Robertson getting worked over. Are they going to
To
break?
go in this third period.
They are going to break. All right. It's time to announce the winner with 8:56 to go. And the winner of the $100 Amazon gift card is going to be... Where's my...
Winner, Gagnon.
Congratulations, Ulysses the Whites. Congratulations, Ulysses. You are the victor. You are the winner. Ulysses, congratulations. I know you're not feeling well. I know you had to bow out early, as you mentioned. But Ulysses, if you happen to be watching this on Team Replay, congratulations. You are the winner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let him know on Wednesday during the next game. I'm not going to send him an email. We'll keep it a surprise, and we'll let him know. Hopefully he's feeling better on Wednesday and he comes in. But congratulations, Ulysses. But really a thank you to all who have subscribed to our channel. We're going to have many, many more giveaways coming up for different things. But I want to say a huge thank you as we celebrate 25,000 subscribers. It really is because each and every one of you who have supported us over the few seasons we've been doing this. We do it 100% the right way. We do it organically. We make the content. We build the content. We use the tools we have, and we're here broadcasting for all of you. So thank you so much for allowing me to bring the game coverage to you so we can have some fun while we do this. So I appreciate you all so much. Often imitated, but it's never the same as the original what we got here. So thank you all so very much. You guys are family now, Sam. We love, Kathleen, right back at you. Wow, let's see if these boys can pull it out for us here tonight. Can we see this? It's the only channel like it. That's right, Teresa. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the kind words. Now let's see if these Leafs can get it done. Wayne, welcome in. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just coming in, let's get this one going. Chicago with this puck, going to play it back. We got 8.5 minutes. Thank you so much, Len. Down in, coming through, dropping it off. Chicago working around. Theo Samigo, what's up? Welcome in. You're great, but I had to watch the Devils crush the Rangers. Oh, Theo, I hope you're grinding somebody's gears about that one. A nice save here again. The Toronto goaltender Stolarz has been lights out. It's been phenomenal today. Absolutely phenomenal. I believe we got this. One of their stories. Love it. They better not blow. No, Brian, they better not. They better not. They absolutely better. Let's go. Let's finish it off. If you're just coming in, we are a high five subscribers away from 2550. Hit that subscribe. Welcome to our community. Calling it 5-2. I hope it doesn't get to that. The shot coming around the side. Fans are sitting on their hands. Yeah, it is very quiet in the building right now, Rick. Very quiet. This coming around behind the net. Bedard. He's going to flip this back to the line. Chicago. Here's a blast from the point. Big shot block. Oh, knocked Holmberg off his feet. Holmberg with a big block. You're the only reason I get to track the game. Oh, Tori, thank you. I'm glad I could be here and do it for you. So we got a whistle here.
7:38 left to go in this third period.
Didn't quite see what the call was for. Is Taylor Hall going to the box? What? They actually called a penalty on Chicago? So Taylor Hall's going to go to the box. Toronto on the power play. Let's see if they can get some more insurance here. Martinez took that shot and it hit Holmberg so hard, knocked him over. There we go. 4 subs away. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 4 subs away. Let's go. Can we do it? Can we do it?
Especially with 7:38
Tavares
and you know it's at least 2
in to
minutes.
take the draw. Leafs 2 minutes on the clock. Squeaks out Nylander, putting it to Marner. Marner to Tavares in the slot again. He looks to flip it over to Matthews. Back to the line. Here's a one-time blast by Nylander. and a nice save. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 3 more to go. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Leafs do it, and they are all skilled. And you can see just with the puck movement, it starts.
Great job. Those face-offs are key. We've seen Toronto struggle sometimes with the offensive zone face-offs with the man advantage. Here's another scramble draw back to Marner at the point, trying to keep it in. Yes, they do, just barely. Willie Nylander, he's going to pump this back in the corner. Tavares with it now. Half boards to the line. It's Nylander battling, keeping it in. Tavares getting it over to Matthews. Matthews, his shot gets blocked. Murphy getting a stick on the way. Back to the line. Marner swings it towards the net. It's knocked down and sent all the way down the ice. Stolarz out to stop it. Under 7 minutes to go. 1:15 on the Maple Leafs power play. Martinez going to intercept. He's going to put it back in the Leafs zone. Marner back to pick it up. Mitchie going to get going. You know, we were curious to see how the power play was going to change when Matthews returned. Were they still going to try and funnel everything through Matthews? And so far, that's exactly what's going on here. Puck is bouncing. Chicago bring it right down into the Leafs zone. Stolarz has to come out and stop this one. He's going to leave it here for Marner. Marner going to pick it up and take it. Marner, don't do this stupid drop back pass to Matthews. He's going to play it up to Nylander. Coming in. Has it knocked off his stick into the corner. Chicago going to clear it to the line. And they can't hold it in. It hops over Marner's stick. He comes back to pick it up. Come on, guys. Let's go. 30 seconds to go. This power play has looked dreadful. Marner going to give it over to Nick Robertson. Nick Robertson needs to spin around, get some speed as everybody's changing. Here comes Robertson. He's going to pass this one over on the far side. Holmberg sending it back to the line. Here's a long shot. That one goes just wide. Tipped just wide of the net. Robertson was there waiting for the rebound. It just went the other way. Alex Nylander back to pick it up. Here comes Alex Nylander. His pass is intercepted. Chicago coming up by Hall. He has his stick lifted and a penalty coming up to Toronto for a hook. It's going to be Alex Nylander. My goodness. Boo. Edward, I have never been ice fishing. Ice fishing is cool, but it's cold. So they're going to another commercial break, as that's going to do it. It's going to end the power play. And the Chicago Blackhawks are going to go right back to the man advantage. I tell you, Toronto only has 3 shots in this period. Chicago has 7. Definitely no spark. No, their power play has dropped off significantly. Thank you so much for that subscribe. Two subs away now from hitting 50. Thank you very much. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the subs tonight. Appreciate the likes. Where are we with the likes? All right. We got to do this. We are so close on both fronts. Ladies and gentlemen, we need your help. We are 6 likes away. 6 likes away from 200. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, hit it. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit it. It's free to do. We're so close. One of the many mysteries in life, why are the Leafs so bad on the power play? It's because of how they're routing their plays. And I keep kicking the plug here. I don't want to unplug one of these big broadcast lights. Thomas, what's going on? I heard they don't allow ice fishing at the rink anymore. That's funny. I went ice fishing once, almost drowned. No way, Wayne. Oh my goodness. That's wild. I worked in Pickle Lake, Ontario, floating equipment on the ice. Oh, wow. The ice roads. Would like to sleep. That's got to be crazy. Eminem, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Is it okay if I call you Eminem, or do you prefer Well, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that button. All right, we're 1 subscriber away, and we did it with the likes. Great job, everybody, with those likes. 600 games for Marner. McCabe had his 600 the other day. Go Leafs, go. I jumped out for a minute, called my girl in Toronto and told her to subscribe. If you see an Elizabeth Cochran, I grabbed her and hooked her in. Oh, Kathleen, you're the best. Kathleen, look at that. Getting on the phone. Getting on the phone saying, hey, girl, go check this guy out. Thank you very much, Kathleen. I appreciate it. All right, back in it after the commercial break. That was a horrible impersonation. Here's Bedard putting it around in front. This is going to come out. Yeah, Jeff, ice roads are scary. I've watched that show, Ice Road Trucker. Ice Roads Trucker. Man, I don't know how they do it. Big props to all those folks. This coming back around. Toronto in the corner. Can't get it. Chicago rotating around. You can get it real quick when you try to. Nice fishing hole in the ice. Tried it once. All the way down. All right, 4:45 to go in the third period. 1:17 to go in the power play. This coming around.
Team, Connor Bedard, reigning rookie of the year now.
Oh, Teresa, that's okay. You know, the auto mod sometimes it picks up on key things. You're good. You're good. This coming around, working through. Toronto shorthanded, doing a nice job. Gonna just flip this one in the corner. 50 seconds left now. 50 seconds left in the power play. He's doing a nice job. Here come the Hawks trying to work it up.
Defers out. Rethinking back as Maroon this way for Craig Smith.
This down, Chicago moving. 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth power play for Chicago. Myers going to pass it up. They go off the glass and all the way down the ice. 25 seconds to go. Ethan, how's it going? Do you miss Brody? Not at all, Ethan. Not at all. Going to dump this one in. Down in the corner. Trying to come around. Although I missed, we had a friend in the chat, TJ Brody. I miss him. Here's Benoit picking it up. He's going to clear this the length of the ice right on net. And the power play has expired. The Leafs have ended another one. They've killed off another one. 3:20 to go. Come on, Leafs. Hold on. No shots on that power play from the Blackhawks. Bringing this around. Here's Nylander. Nylander coming back. Stolen by Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi bringing it around behind the net. Tried to pass it off. That didn't work. Still working. Bertuzzi is really grinding it out here, doing a nice job. Here's Holmberg. He's going to take it away. Holmberg flipping it down into the Chicago end of the ice. TJ Brody going to hold him up. Chicago working it around. Here they come. Far side of the ice. Foligno bringing it up, trying to pass it in the middle. Got caught up in Tavares' skates, and they play it back down. 2:40 to go. At what point do they pull their goaltender? I'd rather the quarter jar gets pricey. Matthews, long cross ice pass, breakaway, Toronto coming in. Oh, they dropped it back. What a stupid play. Here comes Chicago racing. They're pulling the goalie at the same time. Marner had a breakaway, and Nyes had a breakaway, and he dropped it back for Marner, but didn't realize there was a Chicago player there to take the puck away. All right, 2 minutes to go. It's a 6-on-5 situation. 6-on-5 as Chicago has pulled the net, pulled the goalie. It's an empty net. Coming around, Benoit up on Bedard. Matthews back there as well. It's taken away, it comes free. Here's a shot to the empty net. That goes wide. And it's a score! It's picked up by Matthew Nyes, and Matthew Nyes is going to put this one in. It should have been an icing call, but Matthew Nyes beats it out, and he puts this one in the empty net. There you go, Nyes goal.
It's going to come around.
Wow.
It's a really good play out of the corner to just find Marner.
That was awesome. There you go, Matthew Nyes. I don't know if you and hearing the ice cracking the distance. They have a speed limit of 30 kilometers. These guys have been moving. Matthew Nyes, there it is, very nice goal, 4-1 Toronto. And who's going to do it? Who's going to put us over the 50 marker? We need one subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. 25,049. We need to make that 50. Who's going to put us over? Charlie, what's going on tonight? We'll see you Wednesday for sure. Chicago trying to come in. They can't. They're going to be forced back. Maple Leafs goal. Love hearing that. Matthew Knies. His 10th of the year. Mitch Marner picking up the assist. There it is. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Thong Trong, welcome in. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. To the both of you that did, putting us over, appreciate it. Or unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. Come back.
Philip Myers gets the secondary assist.
Benoit coming around, going to try and put this one through. Thank you.
49 seconds left here.
Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate y'all.
Up and 3 down at home.
This chipping around. We want you to come back on Wednesday. We'll be here doing the same thing on Wednesday for the Leafs and the Nashville Predators. Come hang out with us. Even if you're watching the game, come join the chat. Watch along. Second screen technology. Here's a big blast by Murphy. Stolarz taking that one in the chest. This coming around. Back to the line. Chicago playing it in front. It's Grabinkin. He's going to pick it up. 15 seconds to go. Toronto bringing this one in. They're going to hold it on. 10 seconds to go. Come on, Leafs. Shot right on. This game is 4 seconds away. 3, 2, 1. And we got a big scrum going on behind the net. Connor Bedard mixing it up in here with Murphy. Gloves are dropped. We got some gloves thrown down. Grabinkin and Kaiser, they've dropped the gloves. Refs, although, have them all tied up. We got 2 on the floor. 2 on. I can't see who's that down on the floor. Myers and Donato, they were all tied up. So as the buzzer goes, the gloves come off, but nothing more is going to do. That's how you finish it. The Leafs put this one away. Grabinkin coming to throw some hits. Donato and Kaiser did not like that. Murphy, it's a 3-on-2 mugging as Myers coming in as well to take Donato. Absolutely takes him down. Big wrestling match. But nothing more is going to come out of this. That's right, Richard. Chicago taking defeat with dignity. This one is done. Let's go over the stats, the goal scorers. We'll break it all down. Give me 5 minutes to wrap up with you. Here we go. It all started Austin Matthews with his 6th of the campaign. Matthews gets his 6th in the book from Nylander and Ekman-Larsson. In the second, Tavares gets his 11th from Marner and Holmberg. In the third, Lucas Reichel gets his 3rd from Maroon and Brody. Then it was Fraser Minton, his 2nd from Timmins and Lorentz, followed by Matty Knies picking up his 10th from Marner and Myers. Total shots on goal, 28 for Chicago, ends up 9, 10, and 9. For Toronto, only 22 shots, 9, 7, and 6. Toronto, great job in the faceoff. Really good job in the faceoff circle, 63.4%. Toronto goes 0 for 2 on the power play. Chicago goes 0 for 4. 35 hits for Toronto, which is awesome. 22 for Chicago. 16 block shots for Toronto. 6 for Chicago. Maple Leafs with 18 giveaways. 13 for Toronto. Don't like that giveaway number. Got to fix that. 8 takeaways, though. 5 takeaways for the Blackhawks. That's a wrap. We'll be back on Wednesday for the Maple Leafs and the Nashville Predators. That is going to be a ton of fun. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate everything you guys have done for us. Thank you, mods. Best mods around. Thank you to our gifters, Richard and Mr. K. Thank you both so much. Teresa, thank you for coming in and joining the membership squad. Teresa, I got to get you hooked up on the back end so you can get the gambling game going and join the fun there. Let's see here. I'm so torn. I'm not sure if Waller Stolarz is my main man. I smell drama. I smell reality show. But thank you all so much. Thank you to our new subscribers who found us and joined up with the community. Thank you for sharing the word to those who shared out the stream and told everybody where to come hang out. We appreciate you so much helping to build our channel along with us. To everybody out there, whether you subscribed, watched, liked, or just watched a ninja, thank you for giving us a chance. I hope we had an opportunity to entertain you, and I hope we'll see you again soon. We will be back Wednesday night. I hope you will be too. 7 o'clock is game time, which means about 7:10 or so it's actually going to start. Thanks for this. Still not pleased. Yeah, David Boy, my pleasure. I do what I can. From all of us here at the Samwell B12 Experience, good night. We'll see you in just a couple sleeps. Have a great day, and go Leafs, go. Let's go.